Take over, Jesus, take over. We are tired of this pain. Father, take over. We are tired of this pain. Take over in Nigeria, Lord, take over. Take over in the world, Lord, take over. We cannot do this on our own. Father, take over. We cannot do this on our own. Take over, Jesus, take over. Take over, Father, take over. We cannot solve this on our own. Jehovah, take over. We cannot solve this on our own. What the devil does is to deposit fear into the mind of people and make them feel like God has forgotten them. But the Bible says they that know their God, they shall be strong and they shall do exploits. The Bible also says, fear not, for I am with you. But check out the things that are going on right now. Except the Lord watcheth the seed. The watchman, he watcheth but in vain. And so that is why we don't have an option than to put it in his hands and say, Lord, if it be your will that anything go wrong, let it go wrong. But if it's your will that the evil will not stand, it will not stand. It will not stand. And so we sing that, Lord, you arise. Arise in your mercy, oh God. That you arise in your power. And surround the world with your fire. The wicked will know no peace. The Bible says, who was not that has spoken when the Lord has not commanded? Who is that has the final say when the Lord God has not spoken? And every power remains under the authority of God. And so we stand as vessels today. And we decree that the power that is not of God will not stand.
And a very good afternoon and welcome to another broadcast coming live straight to you from London. My name is Olayomi Koiki and I welcome each and every one of you wherever you're watching us from. There are thousands and millions of different things that is happening around the world, depending on which part or what you want to listen or watch. A lot of us might get carried away. A lot of us might remain focused. But one thing we can continue to say is, the Lord, Eledumare, whatever name that you call it, will take over things. It might look like it's a big burden on so many of us. But one thing we've got to remain absolute focus is, whatever is about to happen, no matter how scary it can be, no matter how we might think or look at it, two different individuals spoke to me this morning. One was from location 9, also known as Nigeria. One was from here in London. Kí ni nǹkan tó bá mi sọ? Wọ́n ní àdúrà táwọn ńlá kò dá rárá. A lot of you do that as well. Some of you are so scared now to even reveal whatever you're dreaming of. But let us be rest assured that the Lord will take over. But it will use me and you to stop that atrocity. Just like I said to the two individuals, I said it's the same thing that you see is because the Lord is still with the Yoruba people. They have different games that they are playing. And some of those games is to continue to put us back behind for another 100 years. But one thing I can tell you is this platform, this one, will not stop talking. Also, let me put this out to those of you watching us around the world. I do not sell or buy anything to do with Bitcoin. Let me repeat that again. I'm not selling or buying anything to do with Bitcoin. As we are talking about the movement, there will also be different fraudsters out there trying to do different things. What I talk about is the Yoruba self-determination. What I'm involved in is to continue to enlighten, bring awareness, talk about the atrocity of the government and hold them accountable until we completely come out of Nigeria. Even those that believe in one Nigeria knows that Nigeria will explode at some point. But when is what we don't know. If anyone out there is telling you anything different from that, please make sure you confirm before you put your hand or your leg or your money into it. Also, I repeat, my name is the same, but there are so many people out there that can also try to compromise and use the name for different things. I don't sell and I don't buy. So whoever is out there trying to pretend like me and use the name for whatever reason, you got to be very, very careful with them. I don't know anything about Bitcoin. I don't sell it. I don't get involved in it. I don't sell properties. I don't buy properties. I don't involve in any mechanized things that they're selling or buying. Please double check. And also, if anyone tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ Yoruba movement and they've told you that my name and this and that, please make sure you double check. If you give money to anybody, I will not be held accountable for that. You can speak to millions of people around the world, in Nigeria and outside, and they can tell you, àwọn ọmọ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn, in tó ń ṣe yẹn, àwa náà wà involved. Ẹ fún wa ní owó. You are only playing to them because I will not be held responsible for that. Yes, we are talking about a movement, but we also have to be very careful of those that are still part of the contraction called Location 419. Àti wà lórí ètò. All right. So, let me say this again. So many people might want to use a Yoruba nation movement to defraud individuals. But let me say this clearly. If anyone you speak to and they mention my name and they say, oh, we know him, we can do this, because everybody wants to do something. Everybody is scared. Everybody wants to do something. There's nothing wrong in that. I have said it continuously. Get somebody and help them, but don't let someone use my name, to influence you to get something out of you. I repeat that again. Don't allow somebody to use my name and use that to influence you to get money or whatever out of you. You can help. We are in danger. If anybody say we are not in danger, definitely they are living in a different planet. Let's play the anthem. And I'll remember to say this again towards the end of the broadcast. Once again, I have also warned all my staff working for me. I've given them a warning. No one of them should post anything that's got to do with Bitcoin on our platform. That is not what we're doing. One of them can post it and delete it, and we don't know who. Because I received a message from someone in Nigeria that was almost about to either buy or sell. I don't know what they wanted to do. Intimogbe is a workload alone. My head every day is pounding so that we can get a way out. More Lori broadcast listen.
I quit to sir.
Gbóhùn sókè. Ọ̀hún pé tí ìbá tí nìkẹ́ pè tó bá ti pè yẹn bọ̀ tó ti wọlé already gbóhùn sókè.
Okay. Okay, ẹ má bínú sá. Bí mo kàn ṣe wọlé sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo bá yẹn náà ni mo ní pé kí n dá sí. Ẹ má bínú torí Olúọ̀run. Nípa ọ̀rọ̀ pé kí àwọn èèyàn kọ́ máa fi orúkọ èèyàn kọ́ máa fi gba owó. Ṣé ti rí Olúọ̀run á máa gbé wa lékè á dẹ̀ máa ṣọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ orú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí pé wọ́n pọ̀ gan. Wọ́n pọ̀ gidi tí ò ṣe kékeré o. Ó ní ọjọ́ kan ẹnìkan pè mí. Mo láti sọ fún ẹni yẹn pé kọ́kọ́ pe bọ̀dá Yọ̀mí. Amẹ́ríkà lẹ́ni yẹn ti pè mí fa wà láì. Mo ní kọ́kọ́ pe bọ̀dá Yọ̀mí. Tẹ bá ti pe bọ̀dá Yọ̀mí kẹ́sẹ̀sẹ̀ wá pè mí padà. Mo fi Olúọ̀run búra. Ẹni yẹn dẹ̀ pè yín, ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá pè yín. Kí ni àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá pè mí padà? Kí ni àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ gbà ní ìdí kí ẹ máa fi wípé àwa kan ń sáré pé kí ìran wa lè bọ́ lóko ẹrú? Ṣé ìyà ti báyé tí wọ́n jẹ́ ni àbí wọ́n fẹ́ kó òun ìyà gan ní sẹ́ẹ̀f? Tó fi ń wúrú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n ń wù yìí kò yé mi. I rest my case.
Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome to the broadcast. Let's play the anthem and we'll continue with the broadcast. So many people don't understand what that means. But some understand. But we only try to pretend. We know we are the light. But because we have been bastardized, every one of us, and even though I forgot to put that, and I'm going to edit the topic of today, but I will start with that before we go into other areas. But the main purpose of this particular time, even though we are running 1 hour behind schedule. Time to one in Nigeria and say is 2:15. And we're 1 hour ahead of us. So whenever I say we are starting the program at a particular time in UK, you add 1 hour to it. Those of you in Nigeria, because you are 1 hour ahead of us. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń fi ẹ̀mí bá lọ. I see you. Oshatola Adeniyi, the warrior. I cite every one of you. If we don't mention your name, does not mean that we do not respect every one of you. I respect every one of the broadcasters, from Dara Talk Show to Mamawa Erelu, to my Egbon Patapata Heritage, to David Hamilton, Bedu, and Citizen AY, Ojasope, Ahmed Olalekan, Baba Ekiti. I was listening with my mom. I spent time with my mom yesterday. I was with my mom throughout yesterday. Come and try me. Because we are sitting here on the truth. Because we want to liberate the people. I was watching my brother Al Maruf in the US yesterday. Sherry Bobo Awata and Sheto. Eye ma rò pé there is a problem among us. Problem tó wà gangan Fúlàní. Ẹ fà wá sílẹ̀. Ẹlòmíà ní in tó ń gbọ́ níbẹ̀ yẹn ó dàbí pé ó rí bá má jẹ́ kétì ẹ̀ dàbí ẹ̀. Torí Fúlàní yẹn gangan ni kò jẹ́ kétì ẹ̀ máa fi tí gbọ́. Forget it. Sherry, I have said it. I live here in UK for 20 years or more. I came here in 1998. I left Nigeria when I was in my youth. Mo ṣe university in Nigeria. I don't have any reason to worry about Nigeria. Èmi náà lè máa ṣe bí media tó jẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ make owó. Look, mo tán pè ní media ni. We are the most powerful people in the world. Media. Kò sí kékeré media. And I have not lived in Nigeria. And I don't have to have anything to do with Nigeria than to go in and come out. I can do the 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 5 weeks and come back here. Because based in I can be very, very comfortable. But ṣé mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ìran mi dàbí ìtọ́ máa parẹ́ tí à ní rí mọ́? Yes, we are part of the problem as well. You can say so because none of us spoke at the right time. But bí àsìkò yẹn ò tí tó, but the only thing tí mo dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run ni pé I did not put my foot with the contraction of the politician in Nigeria. Wọ́n wá sí London ní gbogbo ìgbà. I showed you all the pictures yesterday. I don't have to show you all the time. But one thing I can tell you is, and every one of you can confirm that, ṣé mọ̀ pé for the reason why we are where we are today, so many families has break away. Oh, you don't know? Let me explain that to you. Ìyá tó kúrò ní Nàìjíríà ní 40 years ago, ó fọmọ sílẹ̀ sí Nàìjíríà. At some point, ìmí ìráyè mọ́mọ́ ẹ̀ wọlé, ìmí ò ráyè mọ́mọ́ ẹ̀ wọlé. Ṣé mọ̀ pé bond tó wà láàárín family, ṣé mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ti parẹ́ pátápátá. Ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ mọ ìyàwó ẹ̀ kò mọ ọmọ mọ́, ẹlòmíì ò mọ cousin ẹ̀, ẹlòmíì ò mọ family ẹ̀ nítorí pé àwọn wá ń ta máa jẹ káàkiri away from Nigeria. Oh, ẹ mọ̀ yẹn. Ẹ mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ó ti pa so many family míì nísìn wọ́n tẹ̀ mọ́ra wọn rí. Ṣé bó ṣe rí tẹ́lẹ̀ náà nìyẹn ni? Ṣé bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣayé tẹ́lẹ̀ náà nìyẹn? Tó di pé nísìn gbogbo wa wà all over the place. Ìyàwó wà l'Amẹ́ríkà, ọkọ wà Nàìjíríà, kò mọ tó ń ṣe. Ọmọ mi gan ò tẹ̀ mọ màmá ẹ̀. Ọmọ mi ò mọ bàbá ẹ̀. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ò mọ family ẹ̀. Ẹni tó ń pè yìí àbúrò mi àtàtà ni. Torí mo ní láti tètè time tó bá ń pè mo ti wà lórí ètò. Má máa pè ní time báyìí. All right, I'll sọ̀rọ̀ later. Àbúrò mi àtàtà ni. Òun ló ń pè mí látẹ̀kù. Hey, do you understand? Family has been destroyed because Nigeria has. When people say I remember yesterday a caller said we should not be violent. So what about the family that has been destroyed by this same country? Oh, you don't know that family have been destroyed by Nigeria. Oh, you think we are only in war now? So many families do not even know themselves. Àbúrò mọ̀, ẹ̀gbọ́n mọ̀, family ò tẹ̀ wá mọ́ra wọn mọ́ rárá. ẹlòmíì ti kúrò nílé nísìn kò tẹ̀ mọ family ẹ̀ ẹlòmíì gan family gan ò tẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ̀ because family yẹn rò pé ó ti wà ju ó wá ń gbéraga nígbà tó ti dé Amẹ́ríkà ìwọ ló máa kọ́kọ́ lọ Amẹ́ríkà ni kò mọ tó ń face l'Amẹ́ríkà family mi nísìn ó kàn lọ ń sa tí kò jẹ́ kó sà sí àbúrò ẹ̀ ní UK kò mọ tábúrò ẹ̀ ń go through I said 14 years kẹ́lómi tó gbàwé nílùú yìí ẹ mọ̀ pé màmá mi á ní ẹni tó bá bí sí UK ó máa go through immigration ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ yẹn dáadáa o immigration is not a disease part of the problem náà nìyẹn níbi tẹ́lómi ti fẹ́ gbàwé inú ẹ̀ ló kú sí family ẹ̀ rò pé ó ti wà òkè wọ́n mọ̀ ó ti kú sí London ẹlòmíì wà ní prison ẹlòmíì wà all over the world ẹlòmíì ti kú sórí omi wọ́n jẹ́ ní ever mọ ibi tó kú sí ẹlòmíì ti kú sọ́nà Libya wọ́n ní ever mọ ibi tó kú sí ẹ wá ní kò sí violence ẹ ní kú wúre gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ ní kò ní ṣe violence láti sọ pé kò ní sí violence àwọn òun ló sọ pé kò ní sí violence nínú ilé ìtagbé dání family has been destroyed by these stupid Fulani people ẹ wá ní kò ní sí violence ẹ ní ṣàǹfààní gbogbo yín tẹ̀sán bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ ní ṣàǹfààní family has been destroyed by the Fulani Caliphate àwọn sáré káàkiri every one of us running all over the place trying to survive ìyẹn kan máa ní pé kó má sí violent ẹ jẹ́ lọ máa gbáradì torí pé ìjà yẹn tó bá da sílẹ̀ àwọn máa da sílẹ̀ sí wọn lọ́rùn tí bàbá Akíntóyè bá ń sọ fún yín pé it will not be violent òun ó ń lo ti bàbá àgbàlagbà ni àwọn ò lè dúró dè yẹn a lè ever dúró dè yẹn ẹ lọ máa gbáradì sílẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún yín go and prepare yourself torí gbà tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́ wà ní north ẹ máa padà bọ̀ nílé o ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílẹ̀ Haúsá ẹ máa padà bọ̀ nítorí pé tó bá délẹ̀ tán ẹ lè má ráyè wọlé mọ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé family ti wà destroyed by these Fulani people àtàwọn òyìnbó nísìn sọ pé ó fẹ́ gba visa fún màmá ẹ kókò wá kí ẹ ní London wá refuse ẹ British will refuse a Nigerian wọn ò mọ wàhálà táwọn dá sí Nàìjíríà lọ́rùn ni British government will refuse your visa just for your family to come and pay you a courtesy visit whereas àwọn ọlọ́dá wàhálà sílẹ̀ British government created the problem tí à ń face nísìn now you want to come to London you go and submit for a visa why turn it down why do they turn it down ẹ wá fún àwọn ọmọ EU wọn wá ní káwọn yẹn máa wọlé Africa oh no you can't come here after they destroy ẹ̀ tán ẹ wá ní kó má sí violence ẹ tí mọ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ẹ tí mọ̀ ọdún spirit tó ń bọ̀ so many families have been destroyed by Nigeria some people have died and nobody will know whether they died. How many of you, ask yourself now, how many of you knows your family, your real family? Ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ mọ́ cousin ẹ̀, ẹlòmíì ò mọ nephew, ẹlòmíì kò tí ì rí ọmọ ẹ̀. Grandchildren, there are some parents that have not even touched and feel the grandchildren. Ṣé bó ṣe rí tẹ́lẹ̀ náà nìyẹn? Is that the way it was tẹ́lẹ̀? Ṣé bó ṣe rí tẹ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn? Why was it that back then, people will study in UK and go back home when things were good during the regional government, not during Nigerian government? Hear me very well. When they say Nigeria was good, it was during the regional government. So when people say, oh, let us take it easy, I bet if champagne, can take it easy. So many families have been destroyed by this same country. And now, if an American is saying, what turn you down? What are you going to do in America? Wọ́n máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá, wọ́n máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ọmọ Igbo, wọ́n máa béèrè pé kí là ń lọ ṣe l'Amẹ́ríkà. Whereas àwọn lọ destroy ibi tó jẹ́ Nàìjíríà dé ní nísìn. They are the one that destroy Nigeria. Ask to go and apply for Canadian passport or a Canadian visa. Go and apply for France. France tí kò ṣe TV. Àwa la kọ́kọ́ ṣe TV. We were the one that did TV before France. Now, go and apply for a French visa. They will be asking so many questions, even though they are part of the problem. Part of the problem. And people say, oh, be patient with them until Nigeria is good. Who tell you Nigeria is going to be good? I am saying, ask yourself, your inner self, the truth today, right now. And those of you that will have opportunity to watch this broadcast, just sit down and analyze your family. No, I have analyzed my own family. I don't know about you. I have analyzed my own structure of family. I sit down and I ask myself, this damage that this country has done to my family, You cannot use £1 billion to buy it back. £1 billion cannot buy it. It doesn't matter how much you love money. We are talking about family, bond. Àwa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ìran, àwọn kan wá rò pé à ń ṣeré. We are now talking about a whole tribe that wants to be wiped out of the map, and you thought it's a joke. You think this is a joke. Some of you think this is a joke. Even those that believe in one Nigeria know that there's a problem coming. Family. I am talking about family now. Leave your tribe. Leave the Biafra alone. Leave others alone. Look at your immediate family and ask yourself, how come your immediate family is going through what they're going through now? It's because the country created the havoc. When you read comments of this, some of these Biafra say, I'm happy that you people are getting up. You can understand that their myopic is different. You can see that one just joined the broadcast. We can start anytime. Let me say something, especially to the Biafra that have you gone anywhere? You are not going anywhere yet. You too, you have not gone anywhere. So even if you started 10 years ago, Biafra that started 10 years ago, you are still here in Nigeria. So it doesn't matter whether Yoruba started last week or 2 weeks ago. You that you have started 10 years ago, you are still there. So when they come here, just leave them. I read comments, but the one that the Spirit want me to read, I just saw some one of them say, hey, I'm happy that you are not getting up. You that you have been getting up, where have you gone? We are all going to go. I'm talking about family here. Family have been destroyed. Some parents will never come out. Ṣé bó ṣe rí tẹ́lẹ̀ náà nìyẹn? Èmi bí yín. Ṣé bó ṣe rí tẹ́lẹ̀ náà nìyẹn? Débi pé wàá fẹ́ ṣe ìkómọ nísìn. Ọkọ wà l'Amẹ́ríkà, ìyàwó wà ní bí àyè tó bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé a tún máa wò pé ṣoṣo ọ̀pọ̀ òun lóyún yẹn ṣá. Torí pé òun ti kúrò létí pẹ́. Ìyàwó mi nìsín, ó ti bímọ mi, ọkọ gan dẹ̀ mọ̀. Àwọn ará àdúgbò ló máa sọ pé bó tí nígbà tí baálé ẹ̀ máa lọ, ọmọ mẹ́ta làwọn lọ rí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ọmọ mẹ́ta, ó ṣe tó wá dọ ọmọ mẹ́rin, àná ọmọ àbúrò òun ni. Ọmọ àbúrò ẹ̀, àlè ti bá sùn, ó ti bímọ míì, kò lè mọ bó ṣe fẹ́ sọ. Ó mọ̀ pọ́pọ́ ò lè wálé ní kíákíá. Ó mọ̀. Ṣé n tó ń wàwé l'Amẹ́ríkà? Ẹ rò pé ìwé. Ìkà táwọn òyìnbó yìí ti ṣe fún wa. Ìkà táwọn òyìnbó yìí ti ṣe fún wa. Àlè kọ́lọ̀njà lè forgive o. Kí ni mo sọ? Kọ́lọ̀ ń jẹ́ ká lè lẹ́mìí àti forgive. Mandela ló forgive o. Mandela ló forgive o. Kọ́lọ̀ ń jẹ́ káwa ní ẹ̀mí láti forgive. Ní damage tó ti create, the damage that these white people have done, the damage they've done to us, let God allow us to have the mercy to forgive them. I'm still talking on family. Family here. The damage that they've done. So when people think that this fighting for a nation is a joke, then ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ lóníṣẹ́. That's what they don't know. Biafra, always some of them, not all of them, some of them always think that when they come on platform like this and they see a Yoruba man talking, don't ready now. You that you are ready, where have you gone? It is not who starts the race. It is the person that wins the race. It is not the person that starts the race. You can start 10 years ago. You are still in Nigeria. They don't know what is about to come. Go and sign the petition. Some people say we have not been talking about petition. I beg, go sign petition, because we will need that as well. Continue to sign the petition and the poll. I'm begging you. But be prepared as well. Ask yourself, your family, where is your family? Ask yourself that question now. Where is your family? Let's keep phone line to call for a few minutes before we go into the next topic. +4475940050. I want you to talk about the family. Family. How has Nigeria affected your family? That is all I want to know. Don't come here and call me and tell me anything. For now, that is what I want to know. Maybe it is just me that I'm worried that my family has been so break away from this contraction called. Back then, Our parents were flying to London and they will return back over the weekend. I spoke to a man in America yesterday, left Nigeria in 1979. He has traveled around the world and he still cannot figure out, even though that country has robbed him and he has filed for bankruptcy in America, close to $600,000 because of Nigeria. Filed for bankruptcy. Do you know what that means? Not only that they've finished him off, everyone there, not every one of them, majority of people there as well, they're 419. So because the system is not working, let's talk about your family. Family here. Hello, Babawa.
Good morning.
Ekaro. Ekason anyway.
Yeah, Ekaro. Sherry. Ekaro. Sherry. Rẹ̀ pé àwa Yorùbá ojú wa ti dúdú ìkànnì wa ọ̀rọ̀ family tẹ́ ń sọ yìí wọ́n understand it. Nàìjíríà nìkan èmi máa ti rí wípé ẹ̀ ń travel kúrò ní Nàìjíríà táwọn family àmọ́ inú wọn máa dùn wípé ẹ̀ ń lọ. Àwọn àwọn pé ṣé àwọn people yìí ṣé wọn mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àbí ìyá yẹn ló wá jẹ́ kí olúwa wa kúkú ní Nàìjíríà ẹ̀ máa lọ bá wọn máa tún wá gbàdúrà fún ní pé ẹ̀ lọ. Àwọn tá à ń lọ ló máa dùn pé àwọn people yóò mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní. Ṣé wọn mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé family wọn ti detach wá lélẹ̀.
Family.
Ṣé wọn mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní. Ẹ máa tún wá ní pé ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ ní ẹ̀yìn kan tẹ́tù wà lábúrọ̀dù. Àárọ̀ àmà sọ yìí kẹ́ ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ ní máa ti wá o kí ó sì fi tó wá o. Ṣé àwọn yìí kò jẹ́ wọn ní pé àwọn Fúlàní yìí ti báyé wa jẹ́ rẹpẹtẹ ni.
But to finish one. Family. I'm talking about family here now.
Yeah, I have friends. Bá travel lọ sí Europe. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi wọ́n máa ké ni pé mò ń lọ. Wọ́n máa ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé ìjà mi jòdì pé yẹ kí láti ṣe wà lélẹ̀ yìí. Wọ́n máa ké ni pé àgbà alábàámu ní ẹ̀ gbà túbọ̀. Wọ́n máa ké ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá tún máa tẹ̀ jáde pé kí a máa lọ. Because Fúlàní ti fìyà jẹ wá pa. Fúlàní ti fìyà jẹ wá pa ẹlòmíì ti kú sí ìlú ẹlòmíì tó ti gbẹrun sí ìlú òyìnbó. Iwájú ò ṣe lọ ẹ̀yìn ò ṣe padà. And like you been saying kò sí rọ́mbẹ́. Tó gbogbo eléyìí Fúlàní ni.
Fúlàní
ṣáà ni gbogbo bá wo Fúlàní ló kó wa sí eléyìí Fúlàní.
They've messed up everybody.
Àwọn Fúlàní ti wà lára.
Wọ́n ti wọlé sí wa lára.
Àwọn Fúlàní tẹ̀rí yẹn àwọn alájẹ́kọ̀ wọlé sí wa lára because ojú àánú wa ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹ fi ilẹ̀ ìyá ti jẹ́ pa mi tó ti ń bọ̀. Ẹ fi ilẹ̀ ìyá ti jẹ́ pa ojú àánú wa ti pọ̀ jù ojú àánú wa ló ti wá kó wa síbi tàdé yìí. Ojú àánú ti fọ́ sí yẹn o ti kà lóko.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ojú àánú ti fọ́ pàmpà.
Ti kà lóko báyìí.
Ẹ ló kó wa síbi tàdé yìí o. Ẹ fi ilẹ̀ ọmọ wa Hausa ni ìyá ti jẹ́ pa mi tó ti ń bọ̀. Ó kẹ́ ní mission.
Ó ní mission.
Ẹ tó sọ pé kẹta ní káfílẹ̀ ó ní mission.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Leave them. Ó ní mission. Mission yẹn náà ẹnu ẹ̀kọ́ la wà báyìí nísìn.
Yeah, àwa la tún kóra wa sí ojú àánú òṣì tàdé yẹn olóko wa síbi tàdé yìí o. So àwọn people yìí tó yẹ ká understand it. Káwọn dẹ̀ kórí wa pé dáadáa ni. Wọ́n ti kó bá wa o gidi gan rẹpẹtẹ. Wọ́n ti àágọ́ gómìnà tiẹ̀ lè understand ọkọ̀ wà bí ọdún mẹ́wàá. Ìyàwó wà ní Nàìjíríà ọdún mẹ́wàá. Ọkọ̀ yín dẹ̀ balẹ̀.
Ìyàwó wà lọ́nà tó jìn, ọkọ wà lọ́nà tó jìn. Wọ́n tẹ̀ súnmọ́ra wọn. Ó dẹ̀ wà òkè bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ló ń send owó sílé and then so what? Ọ̀rọ̀ owó là ń sọ ni. We're talking about the bond of a family here now.
Wọ́n ti jẹ́ kí àwọn Fúlàní oríwà ò pé rárá àti rárá oríwà ò pé oríwà ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ pé oríwà ò pé àwọn máa bú àwọn politician nígbè torí owó àwọn náà ń kọ́ àwọn family fi ẹ̀ta ṣe kí torí owó yẹn náà.
Torí owó làwọn náà ṣe sá kúrò Nàìjíríà. Torí owó ni. Every one of us run away because of money. Torí owó ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Torí owó ni. Torí owó. Everybody.
Àwọn because Fúlàní ni so ẹ jẹ́ ká kúkú fèsì Fúlàní yẹn. Jẹ́ ká kúkú fèsì ẹ̀. Ká kúkú fèsì Fúlàní yẹn because inú máa ń bí mi ni àti ẹ̀tí rẹ̀ ni. Gbọ́dọ̀ àyàn mi ìtàbá gbé fóònù. Ọlọ́run àgbà ọlọ́run bá lọ́lọ́run ṣe fẹ́ gbà ọlọ́run what is your contribution? Kí ni contribution ti wọ́? Just come here and say ọlọ́run àgbà wa o àlọ́ òdùdú àyẹ̀gbà o rubbish ni. What is your own contribution? Síjà tó wà lẹ́yìn. What is your own contribution?
Talking about family here.
Yeah,
family.
So family wọ́n ti kó bá wa o. Àwọn pípẹ́ yẹn ti kó bá wa gbogbo alátàdé rí ìkẹ́rẹ́. Àwọn Fúlàní ló fà o. Because kò kí ń yé mi o, mi ò tiẹ̀ lè ṣe ìyàwó mi. Well, ọ̀sẹ̀ kan holiday bed pé kọ́kọ́ dẹ̀ máa lọ oṣù méjì mi rí ìyàwó mi family mi ara mi ò lè gbà ó. Wọ́n ti kó bá wa gan o. Wọ́n ti destroy Yorùbá rẹpẹtẹ in so many ways. In so many ways wọ́n ti destroy Yorùbá. Àwọn Fúlàní ti destroy Bamba in so many ways. Nílò wọn lóyìnbó náà. Ní rí wọn tẹ́ bá máa rí wọn lóyìnbó embassy ní ambassador.
Ambassador yẹn ó máa kó gbogbo family ẹ̀ wá ní o. Tó bá tún gbé ó tún padà lọ pẹ̀lú family ẹ̀ ní o.
Akúrí ni. Adé níbi ká get together ká ṣe kiri. Àwọn òbí kan máa sọ rọ́bìṣì lẹ́nu wọn.
Ẹja tó gbọ́ tẹ̀lé mi ẹ ṣe gan bàbá wa. +447594050979. How much damage have the Nigeria that you are calling destroy your family? The damage I'm talking about, the damage that they've done to you by your family network, your family network. Don't talk about somebody else's family. Talk about your own family network. Hello, good afternoon, caller.
Sorry. Let me please. I'm sorry. Let me mute my device.
Okay.
I can't.
Both okay. Let's see.
Ọdún ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé Nàìjíríà ti bà gbogbo family jẹ́ gan. Family mi gan self ó ti dàrú. Ìlú Nàìjíríà yẹn ti dàrú. Ìyá mi gan mi close pẹ̀lú ìyá mi mọ́ nítorí Nàìjíríà. Ìyá mi fi wálẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà gbàtà kéré gan. Nísìnyí Germany ni mo wà. Mi ní closeness yẹn pẹ̀lú ìyá mi mọ́. Nítorí pé ó fi wálẹ̀ gbàtà kéré gan. Nísìnyí closeness yẹn kò sí mọ́ àdẹ̀lẹ̀ gẹ̀ẹ́tẹ̀ mọ́.
I
can play along náà ni. Nílùú yìí gan èèyàn tó lọ́mọ ó máa deny ọmọ ẹ̀. Ó máa deny ọmọ ẹ̀ pé òun ò lọ́mọ o nítorí pé ó fẹ́ ní ìgbé pẹ̀lú òyìnbó. So problem yẹn gan ó deep gan it's very deep like it's very deep and it's uncurable. So nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ náà nìyẹn. Ẹ ṣé gan.
Thank you very much.
Ẹ kọ́ ṣe tàbí.
Thank you. Let's talk about your family. What is the damage? Can money buy it? Ṣé owó lè rà padà? The damage. Kéèyàn kúrò nílé láti 1979 kó má tí lè padà lọ́lé. The man said, I have traveled around the world. Ó ní kò sí ìlú tó wọ̀n tí dé. Ẹ mọ̀ tó máa ń pè ní backpack. Ìyẹn ni bàbá yẹn náà ṣe. From young youth, he was traveling around the world. The only problem was Nigeria is not shining. And people think this is a joke. So you want us to continue so the next generation can still suffer. So this next generation, ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ ní mọ family ẹ̀ rárá because family ẹ̀ yẹn gan bínú sí pé America tó wà yẹn ó wà okay. Hello. Ẹ ṣe kíákíá ká lè gba mọ́kọ̀.
Ní nǹkan tẹ́ sọ ní àárọ̀ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá ni o ọ̀rọ̀ tó ní agbára pípọ̀ ni o ṣé ń gbọ́ mi sà.
Àgbọ́yé.
Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ fámìlì tí ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí yẹn Mr. Yomi ní nǹkan ti bàjẹ́ gan o. Nǹkan ti bàjẹ́ gan lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀rọra dálẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ó ń pa ẹlòmíì lẹ́kún burúkú ni o. Ṣé rí ní ọ̀rọ̀ tó yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ìjẹrin tá a ṣèjọ ríra níbi iṣẹ́ mi àti kejì mi ó ti wà níbi iṣẹ́ ó ti wà ní Amẹ́ríkà láti bí ọdún bíi mẹ́rin ó ti ń wá ó ti ń lọ ó ti wá pápánẹ́ẹ̀tì àtìyàwó àtọmọ láti bí ọdún mẹ́rin òun níwèé o ìwé oníwèé ni wọ́n fi ń ṣiṣẹ́ o. Ó wá wò ó pé ìwọ ọ̀yá àní lè máa bá kíní yìí lọ báyìí o ó ti fi lélẹ̀ o ó ti lọ fẹ́ ẹlòmíì ó ti lọ fákátá o ó lọ yọjú sí wọn ni o ibi tó wá lọ fi akátá sí yẹn ọ̀nà tó jì ní òun ní láti drive 3.5 hours. Ibi tó lọ fi akátá sí tí ò gbọdọ̀ mọ̀ yí pé ìyàwó àtọmọ wà bímọ. Ó ti dá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ fámìlì rú. Ìyàwó ti dé, ó ti wòye pé ẹ wo àwọn ẹbí mi á máa retí, àwọn náà máa retí nǹkan kó yẹ kéde ìyàwó tí ó ti yá dànù. Ìyàwó ti yá dànù, ó ti lọ bọ́kùnrin mi lọ. Ọkọ náà ti lọ fẹ́ lù mí. Ṣẹ́rí ta bá ní ká tẹnu bọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ti fámìlì. Nǹkan tó ní agbára pípọ̀ ni o. Ọlọ́run ọba láàánú kó ṣàánú wa kó gbé wa dé ilé ìlérí ni o. Because tá a bá ní ká tẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ tàwọn tó ti kú sórí omi tí wọ́n bá Libya tí wọ́n ti lọ tí wọ́n lọ sí Libya tí wọ́n ò sí Libya tí wọ́n gba Libya tí wọ́n fẹ́ cross wọlé láti orí omi tí wọ́n kú sórí omi ń bẹ̀. Ó ti yẹ yín ṣá ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kí Ọlọ́run ọba láàánú kó ṣàṣẹ yí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ lọ gbẹ́nu lé láàárọ̀ yìí yẹn ikọ́ tẹ́lómi ò ní pè sórí ètò gan ló máa sunkún ni.
Family. I'm talking about family here. What damage has Nigeria done to your family? Don't talk about somebody else's family. Talk about your family.
My own family. Ṣé bí nǹkan tí mo sọ náà nìyẹn? Ó kéré sí ó yẹ kí n lọ sílé mi ò lè lọ sílé. Mo fẹ́ lọ wò ó pé ẹ̀mí mi ń fa màmá mi, ẹ̀mí mi ń fa màmá mi, ẹ̀mí mi ń fa màmá mi. Mi lè lọ sílé pẹ̀lú gbogbo bí ìlú ṣe rí. Èmi náà ò tí ì wá òkè. Màmá yìí kú sí mi lè lọlé. Màmá mi ṣe fún recently ní ìpèjì tó pé oṣù mẹ́ta sí.
Ẹja fẹ́ lómi láyé ẹ ṣe gan ni bàbá wa.
Ṣá Ọlọ́run ọba láàánú ṣàánú wa ni.
Káwa náà kó ṣàánú ara wa. Fúlàní kò ní jẹ́ ká ṣàánú ara wa tá a bá gbára wa sílẹ̀. Family ẹgbóhùn sókè alàgbà tó ń pè ẹgbóhùn sókè. Let's go straight to another caller. Ẹ káàsán. Àwa nìyẹn.
Kọ́lá láti South Africa ni o.
Ẹgbóhùn sókè South Africa.
Ẹ kú ètò. Ṣé ẹ rí ọ̀rọ̀ family tẹ mẹ́nu kan lónìí ọ̀rọ̀ tó lágbára ni Ọlọ́run á kó wa yọ. Majority wa náà tá a kú ní ilé pé ká tẹ̀síwájú àti dá a move forward náà. Ṣé ń gẹ̀tì?
À ń gbọ́ yín.
But nígbà tí ibi téèyàn ń lọ tí ò ní ìyá tí ò ní bàbá tí ò ní family ń bẹ tó ní kò ń lọ tẹ̀síwájú pé next one year ìyàwó mò ń bọ̀ ọmọ mò ń bọ̀ kó tó mọ̀ á lọ ọdún méje ọdún mẹ́wàá ìyẹn tó bá tètè rí ìwé ni o.
Tó bá tètè rí ìwé náà ṣá ni immigration níbi táwa ti ní ilẹ̀ tó lọ́ràá àwa ń wá ìwé káàkiri ó wá destroy family.
Irú èmi sí mo ní opportunity láti bá àwọn some of the wicked leaders ṣiṣẹ́ ní Nàìjíríà yẹn. Bayelsa ni mo base ìyàwó mi gan àtọmọ Bayelsa ni wọ́n wà but ruler la ní àní leaders they are all wicked. Ṣé ń gẹ́ ẹ̀ tí? Nígbà tí mo wò ó mo kó nílé 2014. February 2014.
6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Kó tó di pé ẹgbóhùn lọ sókè díẹ̀ sí ṣé tí ìlú bá da will you have any cause to leave?
Bàbá.
Tí ó bá jẹ́ pé ìlú da.
And we don't go anywhere. Bàbá tẹ bá tún wá ní owó yẹn Nàìjíríà. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Kì í ṣe pé mi ò ní owó mo ní owó I was okay. Ìgbà tí mò ń kó lé 2 cars mo nílẹ̀ náà tí mo fi lẹ̀ sílé náà. Ṣé ń gẹ́tì mi?
Àgbọ́yé.
But if you are not in line with those wicked leaders, Baba, Oga mi was a commissioner of special duty when Goodluck was a governor of Bayelsa State. Ni mo ń bá ṣiṣẹ́. Then mo tún bá àwọn mo ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú 73 battalion for 3 years Elele Barak as army. Ṣé ń gẹ́tì mi?
Àgbọ́yé.
Nígbà tí mo wò ó tí mo rí pé mọ́mí o this wicked man tó jẹ́ minister of petroleum in Timi Priscilla. Ẹ mọ ìyá àwọn èèyàn tó pa ní Bayelsa ni when he was a governor. He set up a committee which is wọ́n pè ní Operation Fantangbe. Fantangbe ní ìjọ language ní Pásọ̀nù. When you are opposition tó bá ti tako ẹ̀ báyìí pé ẹ set up group tiyín, Baba they would eliminate you. You have money, you don't have money. You don't know how many souls silent tí wọ́n pa tí èèyàn gbúrò ẹ̀ ni.
Family.
Ṣé ẹ gẹ́tì mi? Nígbà tẹ́mi wá wò pé láwọn 2018 mo wò pé arrangement ayé pé 1 year, nígbà tó dé di 1 year, 2 years ó dé. Tí mo ṣe kọ́ wọlé mo lọ sí Casino ní South Africa. 3 months. Mo lò 2 months and 1 week ní cell ní police custody. Wọ́n gbé mi lọ deportation camp. Inú deportation camp mo lò pẹ̀lú police cell and
Nigeria is breaking the family. We're talking about family here now.
Mo try possible person mo ṣáà ní kí ìyàwó mi ṣáà wá visit. Ìyàwó mi wá ní January 9, 2018. Ó lò 3 months. Ó padà. Ìgbà tó padà ó ní dáàdi try possible person kó kó ìlú tó wà yẹn. Mo like it. So yeah, money, I can't come back empty-handed.
Hey,
let me try possible best. I can't come back empty-handed in laughing person. I told her this morning. That don't pay me
ọ̀rọ̀ àárọ̀ ilẹ̀ tí ń sọ àbí. Family destroyed by that country. Family. Hey, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o. Ọmọ bíbí inú yín méjì kò tí rí yín kò tí mọ̀ yín.
Ìgbà tí mò ń bọ̀ ìyàwó mi wà ní oyún.
Àbísí Ọlọ́run.
Òbí ìyẹn ti wà ní 5 years ní ìsìnkú tí ì rí.
Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o 5 years. Ṣé bó ṣe rí tẹ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn ni?
Nígbà tó bá tó tiẹ̀ tí olóyún náà ó gbóyún lọ ó délé ó tàbímọ náà ọmọ yìí ò tí orí fídíò kọ̀ lágbọ́n ti mọ̀ pé dájú wọn lélẹ̀.
Àbísí family and somebody say we should not go violent.
Promise àwọn mi mo ní ẹ̀dá good or bad January wà á rí mi lé tí bá ti ta one or two things tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi.
Ọlọ́run àṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Padà owó sílé mo padà sílé.
Ọlọ́run àṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Let me know what we want to do. So sorry it's not about Fulani o baba.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
That party Fulani team.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àwọn leaders wà ní West.
Òun náà mo ṣe mú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn jáde. Ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ Fúlàní ọ̀tọ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ family nísìnyí ó involve àwọn lọ́ba ó involve politician ó involve Yorùbá ó involve àwa fúnra wa ta fẹ́ kúrò nínú pé kí family wa ṣì wà distorted. It's good to travel around the world, don't get me wrong. But are we going on our own free will? That is the question. Ẹ ṣe gan alàgbà torí time ká tún lè gba more call on that. Family, let us get more voice. A lot of comments is coming out. So many comments. Is your family affected with that contraction? Or your family is doing very well because you are living in America? You can send them money, but your family do not feel you. Or your family believes that you are doing very well and they start sending missile to you. Ẹlòmíì, what if he missile? You know what I thought by missile? What if he missile bá ẹlòmíì dé l'Amẹ́ríkà? We're talking about family here. Let's get more calls. Hello, caller. Kia. After 2 minutes, I'm allowed to gbé kẹ́lòmíì wọlé 2 minutes ká lè gbé more call. Ètò nìyẹn gbóhùn sókè.
Jẹ́rí family tí ẹ̀mí báyìí ó máa ń jẹ́wọ́ tó jẹ́ pé ó ń bà mí lọ́kàn jẹ́ fún yìí o.
Okay.
Because mo wo tí mo ṣe fi family mi sílẹ̀ ó jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé ó ń bà mí nínú jẹ́ torí ìlú tí mo wà yìí ó jẹ́ pé Libya torí sometimes nígbà míì gan tó jẹ́ pé tí nǹkan mi bá ṣe mí àwọn ò gbà tó bá jẹ́ pé àárín family mi mo wà ó máa lè mójútó mi because nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi ọgán ni o ìgbà míì dẹ̀ máa tó jẹ́ pé ìyàwó tó bímọ fún mi gan náà nígbà tí màá fi bọ́ sí ìrìn àjò ìyàwó mi inú oyún ló wà tí mo fi wà nílùú yìí tí mo ọdọ́ fi dé kó bímọ ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan yẹn ẹni.
mo gbọ́ yín.
so nǹkan yẹn náà jẹ́ kí ó bà mí lọ́kàn jẹ́ pé ọmọ ìyàwó tó bímọ fún mi ọmọ òsì mo mọ̀ mo kò máa rí lórí fún ọmọ gbòò dábàá bá ẹ̀ mọ̀.
Ibo ló ti fẹ́ dà mọ̀?
wọ́n á jẹ́ àgọ́ tí wọ́n fún bá mi lọ́wọ́.
Ibo ló ti máa dà mọ̀ gbà tó rí bàbá.
ìgbà mi ìyàwó mi kan máa pè mí bá òun nídìí mi ò ń ṣe gbà kan ṣé òun máa ṣẹ̀ ti máa bẹ́ẹ̀ tiẹ̀. ìjọ kan wà tó tiẹ̀ kó tiẹ̀ yarí pátápátá kan pé ó tiẹ̀ pé kí n bá ní pé kí n sẹ́ǹdì owó sí ìtẹ̀lé fi tù ní ojú.
Owó kẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ owó lè léyìn. Ọ̀rọ̀ owó kọ̀. Family là ń sọ. Talking about family.
Màá tún máa wà ní ilé tó jẹ́ pé màá jẹun màá jẹ nǹkan tó yìn ní lásìkò màá kọ́ ìrònú yẹn ọkọ̀ bá ń kàn jẹ kan tẹ̀mí wá gbá ṣé mo tẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tí ìyá mi tẹ̀ àti ọmọ mi àti ìyàwó mi tí mo mọ̀ nǹkan tó ti jẹ àbí báwo Yorùbá mú ọkàn mi màá lè tó jẹ màá gbèjì sílẹ̀ torí mo wò ó pé níwọ̀nba díẹ̀ ọkàn tèmi fún àmì náà yí balẹ̀ díẹ̀ tó mo yìí ń rí jẹ ní àsìkò tó wá ní pé tí oúnjẹ bá kù nínú ìṣẹ́bùṣe màá wò gbà nínú location náà tó wà kí ni ìyá mi rí jẹ tó bá jẹ́ pé ìlú yẹn da kí ni fẹ́ wá sí ìlú onílù.
alàgbà yẹn ti lọ ẹ ṣé gan ni. We are still taking calls. Family là ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Family, how long have you left your own family? What is the relationship between you and your family with the mess up Nigeria government and Nigeria as a system have done? What can you tell us? Ẹ má fi family tí ẹni kò fi ṣàpèjúwe ìyẹn ló máa ṣe dùn ẹ́ jù. Hello caller.
Hello bro, Koiki ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Aláàfin ọmọ fún iṣẹ́ sá. Yeah, mo believe pé there was a time tí mo sọ similar things nǹkan báyìí lẹ pé ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi gangan personally fara. Mo ti kú nílé láti 2010. But mo wà opportunity like máa ń lọ lé o máa ń gbọ́ ọ̀pọ̀ dàbí ẹ̀kan tí mo ti rí ìyàwó mi àtàwọn ọmọ mi gbẹ̀yìn sí 2 years ago.
2 years ago ẹ ti rí ìyàwó àtọmọ gbẹ̀yìn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún yín mo sì mi kú ní 2018 agbára kàkà mo try mo gbìyànjú ṣé pressure tó wà lórí olúwa bí ìkan lásán kan lèèyàn fẹ́ sọ ni lórí pé wàá sanwó bills gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ sọ yìí like tí n bá délé kò sígbà tí mi ò kí ń rò àdágbé àdáfà nínú ilé.
Family ẹlòmíì ti kú sínú ilé wọ́ọ̀tẹ́ mọ́ tó pa á gbà tó sí ní pẹ̀lú family. Family, we're talking about family.
Máa yìí ti kú sínú ilé ó ti ń rùn big time ọdún mọ̀ kó tẹ̀ sí kú sínú ilé tí mo sọ fún yín. Nǹkan táwọn ẹbí tó fi ń àfẹ́ tó fi gbà kọ̀ wá bíbá yà á ẹjọ́ ìwọ̀kùn.
So people think it's just about upset about Nigeria. Talk about your family that Nigeria has affected and you.
Bàbá mi ò ẹja kọ à ń ṣiṣẹ́ bí wèrè ní omi ò gbádùn ara mi ara àyà mi máa ń dìde all the time. Ọkàn mi.
Ilé ò tí tó lọ. Somebody said 20 years I've left home. Kò tí tó lọ àbí? 20 years the person have left home on one of the comments here. Ask yourself, let us end Nigeria now so that the next generation will not even be all over. They can travel around the world. Let's go straight to another caller. Ọ̀rẹ́mi Akata Ibrahim Aderomu ti lọ padà again. +447594050979. Some people say I go too fast. Number I know don't scroll nísàlẹ̀. The number I call is the one at the bottom of the broadcast. What time does our broadcast come? Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Nigeria will be 1 hour ahead of us. So when I say 12 p.m., it's going to be 1 p.m. I am asking a very deep question. Should we continue with one Nigeria so that you can live in France, in Canada, in Austria, in Australia, in New Zealand, but yet the bond between you and your family continue to break away until one of them die, and then you see that boy, the little time, was that the way it was before? Or all of a sudden, the country become where we are so scared of going back? Let's start moving into the next line of the broadcast today. Our border remained closed. Oh, you don't know that. But one person remained the top man. While the border is closed, Dangote is exempted from the land border closure. And you can see that the Fulani Empire continues to grow. Oh, you love him, is it? Some people say he's a billionaire. He gives money. He's a philanthropist, the richest man in Africa. I am asking you, your own father in Ekiti, in Ondo, that wants to do small business from the land border, but they've closed it because nobody knows them. I am asking you, your own sister, the same family that wants to do land-to-land border, but they refuse, but the federal government can exempt Dangote. The Fulani Empire continue to grow. Nigeria exempt Dangote cement from the land border. Why have they not exempt your own father that is selling kuli or selling some little stuff to move between Ghana and Nigeria? Because nobody knows them. He's a Yoruba man. Dangote, you love him. The richest man in Africa. Some Yoruba people say, come and buy Arsenal. Like Arsenal belongs to Yoruba people. Mad people all over the place. We have mad people. They love so much football. They say, come and buy Dangote, buy Arsenal now. Like when he buy the Arsenal, he's buying on behalf of the Yoruba people. Stupid people all over the place. A country that cannot create a refinery. But Dangote has so much wealth. So Dangote is now more richer than Nigeria. Is that what we're saying? Stupid people all over the place. Orí gbogbo yóò pè rárá. Orí gbogbo yóò pè. Àwọn bàbá tiwa náà tó ṣe wàhálà tó gbé fẹ́ lòmíì nísìn. Now do business. Wá pa ẹnubodè border lọ́mọ àti pa. Stupid people all over the place. Dangote, come and buy Arsenal. Like when you buy the Arsenal, he's buying it on your behalf. Oh, did you not see 6 Nigerians now sentenced in UAE continue to support the Boko Haram? But I'm sure our not to share don't worry. They say they have bureau the change, but they were actually sponsoring Boko Haram. Stupid Yoruba people. We are so dumb. We've allowed them to penetrate us so much because we are also looking for money all over the place. And we've now given them the room to make land all over the place. Dangote, you love him so much. Stupid people. Creating empire in a Yoruba land. Very soon, they start saying maybe they should change. They will say Muritala Mohammed have died long time. They should probably change the name of our airport to Dangote. Stupid people all over the place. 419. Nigeria exempt Dangote cement from land border closure. Tó bá yá ó sì máa ra seaport wa. Tó bá kúkú wá ti ra seaport lẹ́yìn pé tẹ́ bá fẹ́ gbé ẹrù kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ gba stamp Dangote láti bíbà láti Amẹ́ríkà. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ ra mọ́tò lẹ́ sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sílé? Haúsá ò níbi kankan tó ń lọ. Kí ni kan Haúsá? Ṣé báwa là ń wá bá ṣe fẹ́ survive? Haúsá máa jókòó pẹ̀lú ibi tó wà yẹn torí pé ó mọ̀ pé tó o bá sì ń ṣe ránkà dèdè sọ́gẹ̀ẹ́ á sì máa drop fún àwa la fẹ́ gbẹ́ra kúrò lóko ẹrú. Wọ́n ti bọ́dà tiwa. Ebi ń pa àwọn ìyá wa, ebi ń pa àwọn bàbá wa. But now, wọ́n ṣí land border fún Dangote cement kó lè máa kó lọ. Ẹ mọ ibi tó ń kó lọ? Niger State or Niger, mo ní Niger State, Niger ló ń kó lọ. Let's read a little bit further. You don't know the empire. Ṣé rántí pé bọ̀bọ̀ kan máa ń pè wá lórí ètò tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní sẹ̀mẹ̀ border? Ṣé rántí àwa Yorùbá ti gbàgbé? We forget, we are forgetful. We are máa ń tètè gbàgbé, but we will remind you. Ṣé rántí kó sọ pé every dollar in Nigeria we sell 2 times in Niger than in Nigeria. Who are those behind it? The influx of some Yoruba politicians, àwọn 419, like Obasa and Anikọ́ má dárúkọ gbogbo wọn. Ẹ má dárúkọ wọn, ẹ fi wọn, ẹ ní kúre, àwọn wo? Àwọn wo? Platform lélẹ̀, platform tá a máa dárúkọ gbogbo wọn lélẹ̀. Anikọ́ má dárúkọ àwọn tá a ní. I love Arsenal. Dangote ṣe Arsenal. Nígbà tẹ́ ó máa fọ bọ́ ní Arsenal stadium ní tí Dangote bá rà. It's not going to change anything. Right in UK in Southampton. Lọ bèrè láwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ níbẹ̀. Abọ́ ló ń fọ̀ nínú ibi tí wọ́n ti ń gbé epo wá. They are bringing our own crude oil. But ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní Southampton. Abọ́ lá máa fọ̀ níbẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n ní fún ní position tẹ́ kọ́ fún. Let's end that shit old country. Let's go straight to America. We have another caller. Ẹgbọ́n sókè.
Ẹjẹ́ ti lọ sí point. Ṣé rí topic tẹ dálẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí àbí ní ọ̀sán yìí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Topic tó lè pa àwọn míì lẹ́kún ni o. Kí n kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí tèmi náà tèmi ò lè bí ìtàwọn míì ti máa sọ. Nígbà tí mo kọ́kọ́ dé ìlú yìí, tí ìyàwó mi visit mi tó mú picture ya àwọn ọmọ mi wá, mo ní àwọn ọmọ wo ìdálélé yìí. Ó ní mi ìmọ̀ lágbájá, mo ní lágbájá wo. Ó ní ọmọ mi nìyẹn, mo lẹ́ni ìkọ́. Ọmọ mi ni mo bú sẹ́kún ni o. Mo kú sẹ́kún wọn nígbà tí mi ò sí ní prison, tí mi ò sí ní kí mi ò kú. Mi dá àwọn ọmọ mi mọ̀mọ́ ìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo mọ àwọn kọ́pù kan California bẹ́ẹ̀ náà wà tó bá ń gbọ́ ètò yìí bóyá wọ́n á mọ̀ báwọn ni mò ń sọ. Nàìjíríà ni wọ́n àwọn méjì tọkọtìyàwó. Ìgbà tó wá sílùú yìí, ìyàwó fẹ́ ẹlòmíì, ọkọ fẹ́ ẹlòmíì. pé wọ́n help ní o kì í ṣe pé fún ẹni tí o nàìjà ni wọ́n brọ́dà tí má fa ọ̀rọ̀ gùn àwọn méjèèjì bímọ fúnra wọn títí tè ní ìsìn fámìlì yẹn bàjẹ́ bá ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. So many things ní kíní Nàìjíríà cause.
Ó ti mess up family gan. Family mi ò mọ̀ pé bàbá tí ó wà ní Amẹ́ríkà kò tẹ̀ tí settle down ṣe ló ń fi mísà ló ń fògùn ránṣẹ́ sí torí pé wọ́n rò pé Amẹ́ríkà yẹn ó yẹ kó ti máa dáhùn náà lóhùn nísàlẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Nǹkan tí ìlú yẹn bàjẹ́ lára gbogbo olúkálukú kò ṣeé kó.
Olúkálukú ló máa lè sọ.
Pásítọ̀ kan mo lọ pàdé mo lọ gbé airport mo gbé wá sílé ó ní kí n fóònù advice ó ní ṣé kò ń dúró àbí kò má dúró. Mo ní èmi ò lè sọ yẹn o. Ó ní bọ̀tù wọn á pè ìyàwó ìgbà tó máa pè ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní kí lè fẹ́ wá ṣe. Ẹ dúró síbẹ̀. Pásítọ̀ ẹ̀ ṣì wà bí tó bá wà lórí ètò a máa gbọ́ bí ó ṣì wà bí. Bàbá mi Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè ó kú tẹ̀ bí ṣiṣẹ́ ìṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run àbùkù ní ṣe. Ẹni ọ̀nà tá a bá lè fi ṣe Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè kó ràn wá lọ́wọ́.
A fún wa ní inspiration bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ ṣé gan bàbá wa dancing. A Yoruba man well read our pack away kúrò Nàìjíríà àwa kúrò ní Nàìjíríà. Can you see that? Àwọn bàbá wa lọ́jọ́ kò yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ gbowó iṣẹ́ tó ṣe ṣẹ̀rẹ́ àwọn òyìnbó ibi tó kó wọn sí àwọn olórí méjì. You can see that picture there. I saw that on one of my timeline and I decided let me bring it so that you can see the difference. Tìbí gbogbo àná là ń ṣiṣẹ́ níbẹ̀. Àwọn àná là ti ṣiṣẹ́ níbẹ̀. Mo rán nígbà mi ọkọ̀ dé ìlú yìí. Àkọ́ máa pé àwọn òyìnbó yìí àwọn ilé ìṣe wa ń yàtọ̀ báyìí. Àṣà àwọn tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa ìyà ń jẹ wọ́n. 419 damage tí ìlú yẹn ti ṣe. But let's come back to Dangote. So if you're gonna call now, you can keep on the family or you can talk about the Dangote one. Let's come into the story a little bit further. Today is the story, the 9th of November. This is not the story of last year. This is a story that was even updated as of today at exactly 10:53 GMT. And this is Bloomberg.com. It's not just any paper. Let us read what they have to say. Nigeria has allowed Dangote cement to resume export across. It's not just going to be the one that have been closed in Lagos. Across its land borders, raising hopes that Africa's most populous nation may be opening up trade with neighbors after a year-long blockade. Let's go into it furthermore. According to President Muhammad Buhari administration, gave permission for Africa's biggest cement producer to export to Niger and Togo. Why Niger State? Why I keep saying Niger? Why Niger? Kilonini Niger, one of the countries that is also allowing terrorists, to be brought down to Nigeria, and then we brought down to Southwest. So are they using that for bargaining cheap? Ìwọ máa kó sìmẹ́ǹtì lọ, àwọn máa fún wa ní fáìtà tó máa bá wa jà. Orí yóò pé gbogbo yín ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá. Mọ báwọn people a ní game ló ń gbá sẹ̀. Game. Ó ṣe jẹ́ Niger ló ń kó lọ tó ṣí bọ́dà fún wọn lọ́hùn. Niger tí bàbá problem wà. The same Niger that we have so much problem. Let's continue. In the third quarter for the first time in 10 months, Michael Pucheros, the chief executive officer, said on an investor call on Monday, the exemption to Dangote cement is seen as a softening of government position on the border closure that started in August last year. Last year yẹn kò mátà o, gbogbo last year tó ń sọ yẹn, gbogbo Katsina, gbogbo border wọn ní north ló wà open o, àfi ti ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. But because àwa Yorùbá ó wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan la mọ̀ ṣe, kàdáṣọ ká ṣe party, it is good, but ó ti pa iye wa kò jẹ́ ká mọ tí damage táwọn people ti ṣe fún wa. Ẹ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn ìyá wa tó ń ṣòwò, wọn ò rówó kankan ṣe mọ́ báyìí. Wọ́n ti gba Monday lọ́wọ́ ìyá mi, wọ́n ti gbé Saturday lọ́wọ́. Go and ask all our mothers that are traders. Ẹlòmíì ìyá mi owó tó fi ń ṣe òwò. Owó tí Dangote ní, but wọ́n ti gba gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. 90% 419 because of poor government. Some of our mothers have been stripped naked by the same country. The exemption So Dangote cement is seen as a softening of the government position on a border closure that started in August last year and could open the way for other businesses to fully resume export across the country land barrier. According to BUA Group and Gas Company, not Shani, gas, oil and gas. What business is it? Oil and gas, oil and gas, oil and gas. Now lie. 419. It's all about the 419. According to BUA Group and Gas Company, have received presidential approval to move goods across the land border, according to Joseph Atta, the spokesman for Nigerian Customs, said by phone from Lagos without providing details. Nigerian authority closed the border with neighboring countries, including Benin and the same Niger that Dangote is now taking cement to curb smuggling and boost local production. What local production? Fake country. What local production is all 419. And they're also building the direct rail from the north to Niger with Nigerian money. Yes. We are in a big mess. Those of you thinking that Nigeria will survive, you better start thinking the other way around. Because nothing is going to survive. That country is going to kill more people before we eventually get a Yoruba nation. Dangote has now become, a government spokesman where he can get his own cement. But you that you are doing small scale business, try to send it to Ghana, try to send it to same Benin. You can't get opportunity. Bad government. Nigeria authority closed doors, closed the border with the neighboring countries including Benin and Niger to curb smuggling and boost local production. What local production are they boosting? It's all 419. Although the blockage encouraged the consumption of locally grown produce such as rice, it hurt factories across West Africa, which rely on Nigeria's market of 200 million people. 200 million. But they forget to say 105 million of them are people living in extreme poverty. I always try to remind them. Let's bring that war clock up. War clock. Tell us what Nigeria. War clock updated as of June. Let's go to Nigeria. 419 country. And some people say, let us keep on Nigeria. And some of them say, oh, we should allow the youth. Can you see that? It says 200, but that statistics is wrong because the statistics is 205 million, the population. But we have 105 million of them, people living in extreme poverty. I'm sure you know the meaning of extreme. That means they cannot even feed. But Dangote can allow to move goods in and out of the country. 419 country. I'm sure some of you love Dangote. Republic of Niger, not Niger. Okay. Very good afternoon. And the northern borders are open. It's been open. The northern borders was never closed. Who told you the northern border was closed? It was never closed. Dangote cement resumed land export with restricted volumes and plans to grow the trade using the sea channel. Atumalo, I need Dangote ma fẹ́ ra seaport yìí very soon. Tó bá yá ó máa ra seaport yìí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Èkó, ẹ máa sùn. A ní ká gbára wálẹ̀. You think your governor cannot sell the seaport to Dangote? You guys don't know anything. You don't know how these people operate. Very soon. Let me leave that. Because I'm reading this and that means let me bring my face here. Oh, I'm not even showing you what I'm reading. Oh, sorry about that. I thought I was showing you. I was reading, but I didn't show you the write-up. Because sometimes people might say, oh, maybe you are reading it or, but that's it anyway. Let me say something. One day, let me tell you one day, they might move people in the southwest to live in the north. Oh, you don't know that? Montan people in Nilowo. If we are not careful, Sherry Yoruba, don't be in Lagos, to buy your point where you cannot live in Lagos as a Yoruba person. It will get to that stage. It will get to that stage where you will be told that as a Yoruba man, as a Yoruba woman, you cannot live in Lagos anymore. Because Lagos cannot be conducive for you. Very soon. Tá bá tètè gbára wa kúrò nílẹ̀. Ṣẹ̀dá gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń pera yín ọmọ Èkó. gbogbo yín pátápátá tó bá lè gbé ní Ọ̀yọ́ state wá ní kó lọ gbé ní north. Hello caller, it's a direct one, that's why we're picking it.
Hello, Humanitarian.
We're live, go ahead.
This is Mr. Salam from Nigeria.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè sir, Mr. Salam. Okay, there is so many messages, but I'll read later. But I will broadcast. If it's sort of private, mo wà lórí ètò, mo lè gbé sí speaker ní kí n lè mọ̀ bí a kí n yọ. Okay, all right. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Because we have a group in Nigeria.
Okay.
Oduduwa Nation.
Okay.
So we need your, maybe I should call it that we need your advice.
Okay. All right. Yeah, pè mí after the broadcast. Pè mí after the broadcast.
Hello?
Mo ní ṣe pè mí after the broadcast now.
Okay, sir.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. There are different WhatsApp groups. I'm sure that picture is quite upsetting. You don't want to see it. You want me to take it away. But that's the reality on ground. You don't want to see that picture. When you go, people sit. What is she share? They've worked tirelessly. Àwa là ń take care wọn. Tí bá náà wá, àwa náà ní àtẹ̀mí àtẹ̀yìn. Ìbí àwọn kan ló lọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ló ń take care àwọn ìyá ẹ̀. Ààrẹ ni take care àwọn tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa. Àwọn tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa wá ń tàràkà. Àwọn fi wọ́n gbá. Ẹlòmíì wọ́n ti pe bàbá ẹ̀. Bàbá tó ti dàgbà tó ti ṣiṣẹ́ tágbà ti dé. Wọ́n ti dàjẹ́. But níbí báyìí, ìwọ tó bá bí ẹ̀dá, call any one of these women witchcraft. Call them witch. That will be the end of your job. Call them witch. All these old women, even though some of them, because they are in their old age. Àgbàlagbà máa ṣe bí ọmọdé. But in Nigeria, it's a different thing entirely. One disrespect gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa. Even in the east, they disrespect them. Even in the north, they disrespect them. Even in the south, they disrespect them. In every region, Nigeria has now disrespected all our elderly people. They are crying every day. Some of them, they'll tell them to come to Abuja. How can a man in his old age travel from Lagos to Abuja? You don't know the damage the country have done. But because Yoruba people and some of the Igbo or Biafra, as they're called, we send money to their loved ones and say, no. Awala Nigerian government. We are part of the people that destroy the Nigerian government. Because for every time our parents like these cry out, oh, no, mommy, I'm in America, I will send you money. Don't go to wicked, that madman. I don't like it. He don't like Biafra. I can send the Wosima man. And the father become one out of 200 people that will be enjoying. But the remaining 199, they are still suffering. Now, they come down. Kola, hey, Martilosi Lagos State. I remember, I used to collect for my grandma. May her soul rest in peace. This city or Lileko. I used to go and help her to collect, the little money. I said, what you need by a concept? I said, what you 419. Timaloba Oba, Nibayen, ni city or and yomo. What's the matter city or Dangote? What's the matter Lagos State for Dangote? Lile Tegbedani. Timon Kokon. Not Lomalomagbe. Not Lomalogbe Tobaya. Very soon, they will create a fast train. If you don't know what these people are planning, they will create a train so that if you want to come to Lagos, they will say, come on a fast train. Oh, you don't know that is what is happening in London. Very soon, London will not be conducive for me and you. They will tell you to live in Birmingham because London will be so expensive. It is you that will force yourself out of London. Ask people in London. Ask those living in London now whether London is conducive for them. I can manage it. Somebody used to call me London boy. It's the weather. Don't be deceived. It's the weather. London boy is the weather that is making us look fresh. But very soon, that London boy will be living in Birmingham. They are producing the train. Why do you think they are making a fast train in London to Birmingham? So that people in London will not be able to live in London very soon. So those of you in Lagos, very soon, you will be living in the north. And if you want to come and visit Lagos, to come and see what Lagos look like, that's when Dangote has reformed Lagos. You think he wants every one of you to be in Lagos? Our parents that should be taken care of at their old age. But because Kola will only have sent money to their... Hey, mama mi, má bá wọn jà o, fi Ṣèyí Mákindé sílẹ̀ o, fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ o, máa fowó ránṣẹ́, ṣé kọ́ra kó rice. Now you are thinking about your own immediate family now. But you forgot that there are so many other families that still need help. That is why we are saying, let us break that shit up so that everything can be normal. Nigeria is abnormal. Nigeria is a fraud. Is abnormal. Why can't, let me ask you this question. Have you ever thought of it? Why should Great Britain be Great Britain and Nigeria be shit hole? And some people say, oh, it's the leadership. What leadership? What leadership? Is that not where they're bringing out the money? They're bringing out the money here. Why did they not stop the money from moving from you? Look, I laugh when some of you know Yoruba people, we are too educated. That education is killing us now. You see them, PhD. I want somebody sent me a message yesterday. We are so well educated, but we need now to start talking raw. All this education is not going to take us anywhere. Let's talk the way they understand. Fulani is not interested in your education. Look, in your embassy, the only place a Fulani sit down is the passport control area, because they know at some point in your lifetime, after 4 years or whatever the duration of your passport, you will come back. And if you are arguing with a Yoruba man downstairs, you're like, okay, oh, all there, and he goes, okay, you'll be a Fulani man. Well, how can I help you? I'm just speaking like this. I don't know how to speak the way they will be speaking, because their English is not like that. But they don't. Let's even leave English. But then you will realize that embassy, your ambassador is $1. He's just there. Go and ask Justice Ogutade. He's just there. He cannot do jack shit. The same way with all our ambassadors all over the world. The main man that controls the show is the one at the passport control. Yes, I work for the high-speed HS2. It's planned high-speed railway in the UK. Very soon, those living in London will never be able to live in London. I can assure you, in another 10 years, 10, 20 years, you will not be able to live in London. You will live in Birmingham, and you can come down to London and visit London. London will now become another city on its own. You don't know what we are dealing with. How are they going to fund it? Part of it is coming from Nigeria. London is very expensive already. My family moved out of London since 2004. Somebody on YouTube. Why then can we not go back home, Yoruba land, where we can start building places and we will be comfortable? Go to central London now. You will see all those Arabs. They will be looking so fresh. You'll be asking yourself, are we different? Back then in the 80s, our parents, I don't know about you, but my mom told me the time they were coming here, they don't have to live here, because the system was working. But they destroyed the system because they have another mission. Let's go back into the conversation. A very good afternoon wherever you're joining us. Dangote is given priority. Let's talk about this. DJ Twitch, I'm sure you all remember her. Etikbagbe, Lekki Toll Gate. Some of you have forgotten. The soldiers say they acted on orders from above. DJ Twitch speak to Canadian Parliament on Lekki shooting. But the Canadian Parliament, are they talking about the Yoruba nation? What will they do after all this, conversation and all this talking? They are all paddy government. But let's read a little bit from this. DJ Twitch or DJ Switch, whichever name she's called, a Nigerian female disc jockey, says soldiers who shot at the unarmed NSAS protesters at Lekki Toll Gate in Lagos told her they were acting on orders from above. It is always order from above. Always order from above. Who killed Delegia? We don't know. Who killed Bola Ige? We don't. Everybody we don't know. Is that the kind of country you want to continue? And some of you are not thinking, what happened to a Yoruba nation? What happened to a Biafra nation? I'm sure some of you don't like that. Yeah, no, leave Biafra, it doesn't matter. Even add a one nation. Let everybody develop on their own pace. and we can compete. I don't want to go to the north and get killed and nobody can find out who killed me. Now, unknown soldier, how long are we going? Unknown soldier, unknown soldier. You remember that song? I can't play it. Facebook will lock the the broadcast on YouTube. They don't like us playing those kind of music. Canada cannot do anything. They are also under UK. People, I say people must start to think. So when they can give her asylum, that's fine. But then what happened to the rest of the people at home? What happened to them? Let's hear this other one. Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome to the broadcast. The dead man. Look at this one. Look at him. Look at him. Let me give you the headline of this. NSAS, time to retrace our steps, says Buhari. Which one? The dead one or the imposter? Buhari said that the NSAS campaign, which rocked many states across the country and left it in its trail a huge loss of lives and property, call for retracing of steps and time to ask questions about the country's future. Let's break the shit hole. That is the country's future. Unknown soldier in 21st century, crazy people. Funshaw Williams, who killed Funshaw Williams? We don't have a country. But one thing we can tell them is, this time around, Nigeria will end, whether they like it or not. Let's play this video. These reps, they're all 419. You can see them with the agbada. It is when they don't give them money, they'll come out and start to point finger. Let's hear what this one has to say. Reps uncover 11 billion padding in the farm budget. MD blames finance work ministry. Let's hear what they have to say. Everything is 419 in that country.
Budget proposal to the ministry, which from the ministries to getting to the National Assembly, the proposal changes from about 20-something billion to 30-something billion. I will respectfully want you to address that aspect. As MD, one, are you in control of FEMA? If you are, how comes does FEMA make proposal to ministry, but before such proposal reach National Assembly, it was increased upward? If it wasn't increased, confirm to us now. If it is increased, confirm to us. And if it was increased, who is responsible for the increment with what you have defended during your interministerial defense and coming to National Assembly? An amount of over 11 billion was increased in that budget proposal that you are earlier submitted. We want that confirmation from you. Secondly, sir, with utmost respect, I'm not sounding immodest. Those of you that are seated on that part of the table, they know my character very well. Engineer Silas will help you to say that. I say my mind irrespective of whoever misunderstand me. So, aside of that, we are a committee that should oversight you. Would you see anything wrong in an event that the National Assembly, House of Representatives in particular, have the power of funds? We have the power. It's not pardon to adjust this budget in such a manner that it will please Nigerian people. In terms of balance in your proposal, and in terms of increment from somewhere, all of a sudden, that budget was adjusted to please some certain individual in government. Would you find it offensive if at the end of the day we decide to discharge our constitutional responsibility by ensuring your 2021 budget is balanced? Will you find that offensive? Looking at the various level of, I will call it pardon, since you make submission and it was changed all of a sudden. So that is another thing that I would want you to be very honest with this committee. And how will you describe National Assembly, particularly Committee on FEMA's oversight responsibility as embedded again in the Constitution, that yes, there are pressure, there are COVID-19 issues that does not allow this committee to ask questions, but in terms of the people you give them contract, the specification of those contracts, the payments of those contracts, whether the figures speak volume with what is being implemented on what is not implemented. Should an event that this committee decide to carry out its due diligence, appoint a consultant, technical consultant, to study the activities of FEMA, the project implemented, the maintenance of roads, how are they speaking to the volumes of money and on the pages of papers approved by FEMA? Will you take that to be witch hunt on the part of this committee? Thank you.
More specifically, I will go to questions raised by Honorable Gandhi. Honorable Gandhi, I agree completely with you. I know your person, at least, not least because I know through your brother, my brother here. Engineer Silas represents the North Central Zone on the governing board of FEMA. And I'm always taking interventions from you and questions with a lot of regard and respect. We are represented at the cabinet by the Honorable Minister for Works. Our budget is subsumed in the envelope of the Federal Ministry of Works. So the Federal Ministry of Works is asked by the Ministry of Finance, Budget and National Planning to submit their budget within a specified envelope. And that envelope includes the budgets from agencies under the supervision of the ministry, of which FEMA is one. So we get instruction to submit our budget to the Ministry of Works. We submit it to the Ministry of Works. We also submit to the guidelines and whatever restrictions the envelope of the Ministry of Works is applied on us. And yes, it is true. We submit our budget to the Ministry of Works. What happens after is between Ministry of Works, first with the Ministry of Finance and Budget and Planning, and then subsequently until it reaches the House. We only know officially what was in our budget after submission of the budget to the National Assembly. We have since gotten the budget of FEMA submitted to the National Assembly.
Let's come back to the broadcast. Let's change the scene. I'm going to return some of the calls that have already come through earlier. Sorry for those of you that tried to call. I'm going to start returning those calls slightly, quite a lot of calls. So I'm going to take it one at a time, and then we will continue. Continue to look at the picture into Ibadan. When we say danger is coming, people say the danger might not come. Could that be true? Could that not? It's up to every one of us to believe whatever you want to believe. But one thing I know is those that keep calling us, we saw it in a dream. 2 people called me again this morning. 1 here in London, 1 in Nigeria. And what they both said was they saw the danger is getting closer. We can end it. We can stop it. But are we prepared? Are we working towards the preparation? These are all what we are doing every day. Bringing awareness is the first key so that we can wake the minds of the people up. In the next couple of days, I don't want to give the precise date, some of our videos will land in Nigeria. And then we can start moving. Then from state to state, even up in the north.
Èmi náà mo fi ìyàwó lẹ̀, ọmọ mi wà lọ́mọ ọdún mẹ́ta, ìyàwó mi wà lóṣù mẹ́rin, oyún oṣù mẹ́rin mo fi lẹ̀ wá sí Jámánì. Lẹ́yìn yẹn kí n gé kúkúrú, mo tún wá fèsì Jámánì, ọ̀rọ̀ deportation, ọ̀rọ̀ pépà. Ìyá mi kú, mi ò lè lọ́lé. Bàbá mi náà lóṣù mẹ́fà, bàbá mi náà ti kú, mi ò lè lọ́lé. So, ogbó yẹn struggle ọ̀rọ̀ òwe náà ni. A máa gbé lọ́lé àdúgbò lọ́lé. At the end of the day, mo ní lọ kó àwọn ọmọ yẹn wá sóko ẹrú sí UK again. So inú mi ò dùn, mo rẹ́dì láti jà, mo rẹ́dì láti gba òmìnira yìí. Ẹni bá lóun létí èmi ti ṣe tán because ó máa continue tábàjà tán. Ẹ ṣe.
All right, ẹ ṣe gan ni bàbá. Let's return some of those calls. Bear with me. Let me clear the the backlog, and then because those that have called, we're trying to call them back. If I call and then I can't get through, we'll move to the next caller. A very good afternoon and welcome to the broadcast. It's exactly 14:32. That means Nigeria is 1 hour ahead of us. What are we discussing? We are discussing about the awareness. But this afternoon, we started with family. What are the damage? Damage when a family teaches point. Let's go straight to the next caller. Hello, caller.
Okay. Hello, sir. Yeah, Taiwo ló sọ̀rọ̀.
Okay.
Yeah, 2014 ni mo kó ní Nàìjíríà. Màmí dẹ̀ kú ní 2015.
mo lọ sí East Africa ni mo ń gbé láti gbà ẹ̀ mo lè padà lọ sílé. So kí ló fa kú wọn kò sí treatment kò sí free medical care. Gbogbo time tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń pè mí náà èmi náà gbìyànjú kí n ṣe France kí n padà àbí kí n ṣe Canada but unfortunately mi ò rí ṣe. So some years back náà mo tún ráyè lọ sí Russia ni mo wà mí pẹ̀lú family brother mi kan tó jẹ́ pé ìyá mi mọ̀ everybody wà náà ni a dọ̀ wá láti East Africa náà sí Russia náà. So ìgbà tí Russia ò dẹrùn náà ni mo tún kúrò ní Russia mo fò bọ́dà bẹ̀yẹn kọjá mo fọwọ́ dàbẹ̀ yẹn kọjá nǹkan tó ń dùn mí tí mo fẹ́ tẹ̀lé àkọ́jú sọ ní pé nípa àwọn Nigeria government àti àwọn Yorùbá kàbà tó wáyé pé mo lè ráyè kúrò níbí báyìí ni màá join láti strike ní Nàìjíríà yẹn strategy tí mi dẹ̀ fẹ́ fi wọlé ni wípé gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ pé ó ń tà láti ta ikùn wọn Yorùbá ní ẹsẹ̀ tó yẹ pé ó ń gbàbọ̀dè màá strike wọn down so ibi tí mo wà yìí náà nísìnyí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi yẹn náà fẹ́ tà láti wọlé sí báyìí àwọn Russia mafia ní ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn sí bọ́dà àwọn family sister wa àti lè sọ fún wọn nísìnyí ó bá wọn yí ẹ̀.
sọpọ èèyàn ti kú ní ẹni sùúrù kí n gbọ́ yín dáadáa so èèyàn kan nu family yìí ti kú báyìí nísìnyí tẹ́lẹ̀ tí ìdágbére fún wọn nílé kó ó ti lọ́n tiẹ̀.
a lè sọ fún wọn ẹnìkan tó kàn jẹ́ pọ́kùnrin báyìí lásán ẹnìkan tó jẹ́ pọ́kùnrin nìkan ló kàn wà wú ẹ̀ because ó lójú bóyìnbó lè ṣe keep secret ìyẹn ló kàn tá láti sọ fún wọn òyìn ló jẹ́ ká mọ̀ yí pé wọ́n ti pa ẹ̀pọ̀n sí bọ́dà ní Russia. So now ìgbà táwọn ń pe Nigeria embassy ní pé kó ń tà láti intervene ọ̀tí ẹ̀ bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ bí kò kò ṣe àṣọ títí tọ́rọ̀ yẹn fi dàrú. So àwọn Russia ní àwọn tó jẹ́ pé bíi spy wọn ló try láti ní sọ pé kí obìnrin yẹn kó má fi nọ́mbà tèmi sílẹ̀ torí pé bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe wọlé ó ní bí mi ṣe kúrò níbẹ̀ yẹn because mo believe lórí ara mi pé mo lè fèsì Nàìjíríà pé kí n join àwọn tó máa protest but nísìnyí mo lè kọjá bọ̀ náà mi ò lè kúrò nínú ìlú yìí at this period of time torí pé èmi náà fẹ́ tà láti seek asylum inú ẹ̀ mo wà tí coronavirus tó fi ká wa mọ́ lórí program yìí báyìí pé mo lè kúrò nílùú ni wà láì mo fi àlùkùrán búra máa padà sí Nàìjíríà máa dẹ́jà torí pé but now nǹkan tó ń dùn mí tó dẹ̀ ń pa mí lẹ́kún ni wípé ní Nàìjíríà káfẹ́ kan break everything gbàtà pé Nigeria embassy kan try láti intervene káàkiri ẹ̀rọ gbogbo àbí báwo láti ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ ṣe tí ẹ̀ try láti ẹ̀ ti kọ́ ọmọ kan ṣe everything lady yẹn nìkan lèmi náà try láti send owó sí tó náà dẹ̀ try láti rally around tó dẹ̀ try láti wá mọ́ ṣe máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn sí Bego Road ní Russia ní side border bẹ́ẹ̀. So now nǹkan tẹ̀mí kàn try láti sọ nípa family tó yẹ kó ń dùn mí pẹ̀lú pé torí pé à nílùú tó yẹ kó yẹ kí mo lè padà ó yẹ kí n ti padà láti gbogbo time tí mo gbé ní East Africa Kenya Tanzania Mozambique ó yẹ kí n ti padà sílé bọ̀ torí pé kò sílùú torí ẹ̀ náà ló fà á tí mo tún fi débí báyìí náà.
Allah fi sure I'm a sure you can see the damage that has been created. We're still returning some of the calls. Let's go. I think there's another caller. Anyone I said as a missed call, bear with me. Those of you that still want to call, let's clear the backlog a little bit first. Yes. Good afternoon to those of you on our Mix LR. Is a kind of a platform where you can listen, but you will not be able to see what we are talking about. So, okay, that person seems not to be available. I'm still clearing the backlog, so I won't take any new call. I just clear backlog to see what the Leno, so that way we give everybody opportunity to call in as well. We should change that name and change that name. Call Nigeria. No, we don't have to change the name. We need to break away from that name. That name is a curse. And as long as you are bearing a Nigerian name, because as long as you're bearing, I'm a Nigerian, you are wasting your time. You hear that? The brother that called, 1 year. I'm still taking calls and then clearing the backlog as well. Once again, a very good afternoon. Sad story all over the place. Family, tell us the impact of your family in Nigeria as well. Good afternoon. Mute the one at the background.
Good afternoon, my brother. It's already been muted. I just want to chip into one of the I left Nigeria since 1998. 1998. Imagine I lost the details. Mommy, mo feel it. Like, go touch me physically. Koti Shellery. He is in the university now.
Wow. That's in 98.
Daddy, when are you coming in Mumango? When are you coming? No, okay, I'm coming. No, only COVID to delay in Nigeria to take care as excuse and say, yeah, by the way, anybody don't mind for we condemn Nigeria account. I mean, shame. Let us go back to Dangote issue.
The Dangote, yeah.
Sherry, Dangote giving the chance that he exports in Nigeria, especially in the southwest borders quantity for over a year.
Yeah.
The southwesterners are fools, including me,
Okay.
for over a year. Where they come offer when you see no AB and everybody fold away one.
Yeah.
Now for your only pass from the north. Etungo, only Losi Togo, then Niger Republic. I just enjoy it all. Importation to the government, only crown boys in para new. Then on train I found one Niger to ban Padawa, I want to go on don't go out, pay at the day more. Coalition importation of only Quelu law to ban Padabo, I want to go on don't go on it. Because I think the guys is DJ and I won't photo. That is just what is happening.
Let's go straight. We have another caller from Canada. Baba caller Wale. Egbon's okay, Baba. Family, kini damage in Nigeria ti ṣe sí family kankan. Nigeria exempt Dangote cement from land border. Ọ̀rọ̀ méjì yẹn la ṣe ń mẹ́nubà.
Tẹ́rí ìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nínú mi èmi fẹ́ sọ fún yín fáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Èmi ò ní tí ní nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ pa yẹn. Mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó ti ń lọ bí 7 or 8 months. Mo ní kí àwọn ọba Yorùbá kí wọ́n pe àwọn ọba North. Now àwọn ọba North náà wá pe àwọn ọba tiwa. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé yín wọ́n pe àwọn ọba tiwa. Ní ti ọjọ́ orí èmi tí mò ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ mi ń ṣe ẹgbẹ́ Ọ̀ọ̀ni tó jẹ́ ìkan nínú àwọn ọmọ ọba Odùduwà mi ń ṣẹgbẹ́ lọ́jọ́ orí but Ọlọ́run gbé sípò bàbá fún gbogbo wa. Kó tó lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn ó dá èmi lójú wípé a ṣe ìpàdé pẹ̀lú àwọn ọba tó kù wọ́n á jọ jókòó sọ̀rọ̀ kó tó lọ sí ilẹ̀ Haúsá tó ti lọ ṣe meeting. Kí ni kókó tí Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ ń sọ níbẹ̀? Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ ó kàn ń pa àlọ́ lásán ni. He's talking garbage. I will never respect any of them anymore. Kò dúró, kò sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìsọ̀rọ̀ akin, kò sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìsọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ Odùduwà, kò sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìsọ̀rọ̀ pé òun wá gbèjà àwọn ọmọ, kò sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìsọ̀rọ̀ ìgbé tá à ń pariwo. Nǹkan tá à ń fẹ́ tá à ń kìlọ̀ fún wọn, wọn kò sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀, àlọ́ ló ń pa. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká tanra wa jẹ ọmọ Yorùbá, a ní láti dìde. And then bàbá professor kan mo come across sí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ lórí YouTube náà ni just recently. Ní ká kọ́kọ́ deal with enemy within. Ṣé rí àwọn olóṣèlú wa, àwọn honorable wa, àwọn senator wa, àwọn gómìnà wa.
Bàbá problem làwọn yẹn jẹ́ fún wọn. Problem gidi ni.
Nígbà tí tó ń fẹ́ jà ìbá dé, wọn ní orí bísà lọ, àwa gangan àwa ẹ̀yà wọn la máa dojúkọ wọn. Àwa ẹ̀yà ọmọ Yorùbá àkọ́kọ́ máa dojúkọ wọn náà tá a máa gbẹ̀mí. Wọ́n bá fẹ́ wá sí òkèlè gan, wọn kò ní sáyè fún wa. Èmi tí mò ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀, mo dìde, mo ṣetán láti jà fún ọmọ Yorùbá. Mo dìde, mo ṣetán láti jà fún ilẹ̀ òmìnira wa. Ẹ̀yin bàbá wa tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ wa, ẹ̀yin ìyá wa tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ wa, tí ẹ bá mọ ọwọ́ ìpadà, ẹ̀rù wa ní agbára. Àsìkò ẹjọ́ wẹ́wẹ́ ó ti dópin, ẹ̀rù wa ní agbára. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò jù báyẹn lọ.
Let me, why the brother talked about, from another information that someone called me yesterday, that visit is the other way around. And what do I mean by that? That is the another way around. It is not what we are thinking. That it is not what we are thinking with the visit of the Kabiyesi to the presidential villa. That what their demand is what is in that note. Whether they've given a time frame to that demand, I don't know. But what the person said to me is, I'm sure they've listened to my previous broadcast and maybe the other presenter as well. In Tiba Baba Losibe that is what I'm told. And I need to put that out so that the person will not say, if I stick here now, as of point order. So that is what I'm told. But I don't know how credible that is. But what we know is, just like the caller said, that 7 months ago, they told all our royal fathers, why is it difficult? We want to go, want to be going. Does that have to be a big problem? Speak to the northern people. The Yorubas are tired. Or maybe some of them are not tired of Nigeria. Who knows? Let's clear the backlog as we continue to clear the backlogs. Let's take more from the backlog calls. That means I'm going to take tele. Priority. Call it Lanfanati Bawadasi Orieto now. Once again, a very good afternoon to those of you that have joined us. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. That is the conversation. Let's go to the next caller.
Yeah, what you are asking us this morning is making damage.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, to say in your family.
Yeah.
Sharing in your family, tèmi, over marriage, mi jẹ́. Èmi àtọkọ mi, we are both professionals. Ọ̀gá báǹkì ni, èmi náà accountant ni mí. But ìgbà tí gbogbo nǹkan dàrú tí iṣẹ́ ò lọ déédéé mọ́. Tí a jẹ́ ń sọ́fà, àwọn ọmọ tá ti rán lọ léèwé olówó gíga. Mo kàn wó pé ọmọ jẹ́ ká máa lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà. Mo kàn gbé kúrò ni mo ti sọ sórí yẹn lórí iṣẹ́ mi rí. Amẹ́ríkà tí mo wá. Bí màá yẹn ṣe sọ pé ìyàwó fẹ́ ọkọ náà fẹ́ ìyàwó lọ́hùn ni àwa náà ṣe fẹ́ ṣe. So èmi ti ṣe tèmi. Ìgbà tó wá kọ́kọ́ mi wá mo sọ fún ìwọ náà dúró. Kájọ dúró síbi kájọ ṣe. Òun mi ò mọ̀ pé sí ní tẹ́lọ̀ kan wájú ilé wa níwájú ilé kájọ kọ́. Tẹ́lọ̀ kan ṣá bóyá àwọn tó ń lo kayamata yẹn. Ìyẹn ṣá ló ṣe pé bá lọ. So that was how my marriage get destroyed. So ìyá àti bàbá tí wọn sí papọ̀ báwo ni ẹ fẹ́ kó àwọn ọmọ wọn. So irú mi báyìí bí ìgbèrè ni mò ń ṣe fáwọn ọmọ so that kí orí àwọn ọmọ mi kó lè gùn náà. So and I know it's a lot of stories àwọn ẹlòmíì náà tí mi ò fẹ́ máa sọ but èmi ni mo sọ yẹn how it destroys people's marriages. Kò jẹ́ kí n ṣe pé àkàwé dáadáa but I live in that place ní Nàìjíríà but we have to run away. So àwọn tí wọ́n wá lágbára àti sá kúrò nǹkan. So nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ fàyọ ni pé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá Nàìjíríà wọ́n mú yín ẹni tó bá kù ló máa kù tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá tètè jà tẹ́ máa sọ fún àwọn tó wà abroad nìkan wá bá yín jà tẹ́ má yà jà ẹ̀yà ẹ̀jà ogun ti ń kó gbogbo wa lọ́nà àti tọ́lọ́ máa gbà wá kí gbogbo wa kàjẹ̀ rẹ́gì láti gbára wa lẹ̀ ẹ̀jà ogun ti wọlé tọ̀ yẹn wá. Ọlọ́run á kó gbogbo wa lọ àwọn gbàdúrà àti wọn bá tà ní ṣe ẹkúṣẹ́.
Well, yes, we can't do all these without Buhari. I welcome the news that the coronavirus vaccine. I don't need vaccine. Also, I welcome the new vaccine, the government of the country. How many people must we allow to die? Marriage break up, family distorted all over the place. Elomi is sick, hotel. Elomi can't. People say those at home are dead cop. We have so many of us that are already dead cop, living outside the shore of the country. We have another caller. Hello, ma'am.
How many?
Mama wa ni. Ẹgbọ́n sókè, mama. Thank you very much.
So lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ sọ pé kí ni Nàìjíríà ti ṣe fún marriage.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣé rí nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà ti ṣe lórí marriage is a lot.
Hey.
Because a rí pé lórí frustration gbogbo wa la kàwé lé but nígbà tí nǹkan dàrú tí gbogbo wa wá sí ìlú yìí tá a travel tá a kúrò lé ó bà a lot of things jẹ́ because ó bà marriage ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa jẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé a lè due to ibi tí a ti bára wa ṣe understand so so a ní láti adapt to the system tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ó fa ìfàsẹ́yìn fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa. Èmi ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan personally tó jẹ́ pé ìlú yìí ló separate wọn àtọkọ ẹ̀ finally tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo ẹ̀ ti dàrú. Bọ̀ṣẹ́ rí ti Dangote ní nọ́mbà 2 tí mo fẹ́ sọ. Ṣé rí Dangote àwọn èèyàn wá ti fi àyè gba Dangote jù ní Nàìjíríà. Ṣé mo rí pé nígbà táwa ń lé ńgbà yẹn tẹ bá ń lọ láti ọ̀nà rẹ̀ ẹ máa rí ti Dangote máa park gbogbo trailer títí dóńdó state lọ́dọ̀ wa. Tí Dangote bá pààyàn ó pààyàn ní Allah ló máa sọ kò sí nǹkankan. Ẹ tún wá wo nǹkan táwọn èèyàn wá tún ṣe é sìn wọ́n tún ti gbé Lẹ́kí fún Dangote adẹ̀ láwọn máa làwọn pa wá. Ṣèbí Adénúgà ní tọ́mádé ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n á ní pé à ń sọ̀rọ̀ gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ṣe ní sọ̀rọ̀ táwọn politician bá ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa a ní láti sọ náà. Adénúgà ọmọ Yorùbá ni ó ní láísẹ̀nsì epo Fẹ́mi Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá ní Tímọ̀ Ibrahim ní Ọbátẹ́rù ní ó ṣe jẹ́ Dangote ni wọ́n fún ní láísẹ̀nsì kókó rìfáínárì sẹ́kọ̀ọ́. So bí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ tí a bá tètè sọ jí wọ́n máa gba nísìsiyìí tọ́tẹ̀ tí mo pé a fẹ́ lọ àkọ́kọ́ àyẹ̀ wọ́n máa tà fún Dangote wọ́n máa ta airport fún wọ́n máa gba gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wa. So the best solution ni pé kí gbogbo àwa Yorùbá ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ a ní láti kúrò Nàìjíríà àti Nàìjíríà ò lè work we need to stop praying for Nigeria ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbàdúrà fún òmìnira wa ká kúrò Nàìjíríà so mi ní sọ ju báyẹn lọ sáà ẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́.
Well, that is màmá wa tó pè tán kódà let me say this all the time. Some people believe that because the way some people speak and no. Knowledge in your man one new. You go and continue to look for knowledge because Terry Yoruba, we have been bastardized by so many things, especially the wicked white people. You will realize that a lot of things value tiwa at a junu. You must continue to watch my sister that just called, Ominera Modudua. One day I was watching the program. Let's say this all the time. Some people don't have any religion. So forget it. I always say it all the time. Even though we know as we Yorubas and the Biafra and even the Hausas, everybody has religion. Oyibo Friday gone the religion. But things are working. Everything works according to the way it's meant to work. You don't understand? Look, let's give you an example. Right now, a child told by Lossi school need we, you can go to prison. So why is it not the same thing in Nigeria? Why is it not? And those parents do not believe in any religion, but they know that their daughter and their son must go to school because the system is there for them. So when we talk about Ifa and all these things, people get a little bit agitated. No, it is our own. Let us appreciate it. Look, if you like, do Christian, nobody will stop you. Even in a Yoruba nation. If you like, do Muslim. Do you know that Kwara State and Kogi did not attend the Southwest meeting that did in Lagos? Why? Because they don't believe they're part of them. Oh, you don't know? Whoa, wow! Because Abdul Fattah or whoever that governor is, yet the wife and the children, they live here in London. The wife can be in Nigeria and tell you he's in Nigeria. No, she lives more here as well. So now tell me, when Abdul Fattah is saying, oh, because they are following the north, but their children are getting Western education. Let's break it down to you all. So what makes different to somebody now? I don't want to stand up, you know. Labu. Ani, Ustaz Nini. You are stupid. Ustaz o mean pe command knowledge. àwọn tẹ́ pè ní gọ́fúnà yín gan àwọn ọmọ ìlú òyìnbó ló wà lọ ti study the same country tí ẹ̀yin wọn náà ulaman àdúgbò àrẹ ṣe máa ń pera yín or ulaman you are ulaman but governor yín ask where the children are. They are here in London getting foreign education, and you know what would happen? They will then bring them back when they are well qualified. Ẹ ṣàdúrà fún àwọn ọmọ wa tó wà nílùú òyìnbó tọmọ ẹ bá wá dé báyìí á tún wá jẹ superior lórí yín. We can all be the same. It used to be like that before until the colonial master came and they start ọbẹ̀ sí ń fẹjú káàkiri with the coerce of some of our obas. Not all of them, but some of them and some individuals. Why would they allow one person to fly with a private jet and land is standstill? What they suffer pé padà sí Nàìjíríà kò lọ bímọ yẹn sí Nàìjíríà. Let's just get a bit of snip of the sister that just called one of our videos.
Ọjọ́ tó ń jẹ́ Monday. Mo wá sọ fún pé Ifá ni Olódùmarè fáwọn Yorùbá. Ó ní no. Ó ní Ifá is the idol. Ifá is demonic. Ifá is kinní kan. Ìyẹn ọmọ yẹn. Mo wá sọ pé mo ní kó hard mi lórí Facebook. Mo ní mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí tradition and culture. Mo ní kó hard mi lórí Facebook. Gbogbo kinní ló prompt mi. Mo máa ń sọ pé inú ẹ̀sìn Christian ló bí mi sí. Inú ẹ̀sìn Christian ni mo dàgbà sí. Mo máa ń lé orin ní church, mo máa ń lead àdúrà, mo ṣe Sunday school teacher. But mo rò pé wow, gbà tí mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní interact, tí mo rí pé àṣà ìṣe wa ó ti ń bàjẹ́ then perspective àwọn youth ìsìn lórí àṣà wa kò dá mọ́. Òun ni mo ṣe, ó wà lára nǹkan tó tì mí wá sí online tí mo fi kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ lórí caution gbà yẹn. Ipe kí ló ṣe, kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe àṣà wa àbí nǹkan kan báyìí. Kí ni mo try láti sọ ni pé so mo fẹ́ ọmọ yẹn mo wá ń try láti torí bẹ́ẹ̀ mo wò pé ibi tí Yorùbá ń lọ yìí kò dá mọ́ rárá o. Why? Kí ló dé? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? So kí ni mo try láti sọ ni pé mo kàn fẹ́ show video èmi ni mo lead mi báyìí ní church. So kẹ́ má rò pé àwọn tó ń sọ ìkan sẹ́ni kan lòun wọnú àdúrà fún mi. You waste your time. Má wọnú àdúrà fún mi fún kíni pé kí n rí ìmọ́lẹ̀. Pé kí n rí ìmọ́lẹ̀. So kí n tó wá sí online tó bá lọ wọnú àdúrà kankan fún mi ó ń tan ara ẹ̀ jẹ because mo rí ìmọ́lẹ̀. Èmi ni mo kàn fẹ́ show video just one kò ní pẹ́ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mọ̀ pé ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ kò ń ṣe ẹni tí ò mọ̀ nípa Bible, kì í ṣe ẹni tó jẹ́ novice. Èmi ni kí ló ṣe load fún mi? Èmi ni
I'm going to leave that. You can watch more from the sister page called Ominira Omo Odudua. Let me say this clearly, and I've said it so many times. Every one of us are using the awareness from different angle. Me, I will use it from a different angle and a different perspective. People think that the media, we are fighting each other. I've seen all the people that have called. I'll return your call. Mama, our princess, Mutiri call him, I return. And our caller from Ogun State, bear with me. Let me say this. Some of people that sometimes call us, I want borrow be mama wa yen se sọ̀rọ̀, bí bàbá wa yen se sọ̀rọ̀, bó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Don't Sherry, our problem is Fulani. Bólúkálùkù ṣe máa gbé ọ̀rọ̀ kalẹ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni. We are still arriving at the same destination. Tí bá kúrò ní London nísìn, the time is about 5 minutes to 3. Tí bá ní mò ń lọ sí Manchester. Tí Wálé Wàlátà, my cousin, tó bá gbéra láti ibi tí òun wà ní location ẹ̀ ní Clapton Junction area. Tó ń lọ bá gbéra, tí èèyàn kan náà bá tún gbéra láti ọ̀nà ká sọ pé láti ẹni tó ń bọ̀ láti South East. Ṣé gbogbo ọ̀ní dé Manchester bá máa débẹ̀? We all gonna get there. But Bashema drive. Baby Bagbera Nisi, Emile will pay checking back, not circular. Should I go through the A406 or should I go through the M25? Tiba ton sat nav. My sat nav can say go straight through A406. But if I now have another built-in sat nav, those are no. There might be a traffic report. So what a lot of people get mixed up is you watch so many of us like we are the boys. It's good, but we are still asking for one thing in Yoruba nation, and that is the koko. Any other thing, they don't feel pé they want about for they see any one of us. Let Hausa man hear us. I can start my broadcast in a different version and I can end it in a different version. And tomorrow, Ifadani kò mí pé ẹni tẹ́ ń ṣe ẹ̀sìn Mùsùlùmí àti Christian. Yes, that is what you believe in. It is fine. Nílùú ìṣe wọ́n believe in any jack shit. Èmi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Do you know that it has created a lot of fight in the council? And it's always happening with Africans. I will not generalize and say Nigeria. Anytime they want to, I'm sure I want to one in UK can confirm this. It has come up on the news where they want to start a council meeting. Somebody say, let us pray. Somebody say, why do we have to pray? Pray for what? It has created problem within the council meeting because the African person believe that let us pray before the Oyibo man said, no, we're not praying any jack shit. Tell me where the money is. Prayer. And this is where we are getting it mixed up. I have said it. Let the governor, all your governors, I know each one of them from the past to the present. Let them confirm that the same religion that they are now using to fight us, where their own children are gaining and learning the Western way of life. What are we asking for? I have about how many devices turning on here? One, I have a laptop, I'm talking to you. I got 2 mobile phones. I've got another laptop here, and I can show you, right? This is another laptop. I am monitoring here with Koikimedia Facebook. This is another iPad. I've got a phone. All that connected to one Wi-Fi. Can you do the same thing in Nigeria? No! This is what we are telling you. So don't mix our tradition and our culture that the English people have disrespected, whereas they respect their own tradition and culture. Fish and chips is every Friday. Well, Bieda, you can only say you don't want to eat it. Every place in UK, on Friday, they will sell you fish and chips with peas. That is their culture. That is their culture. Whether you like it or not, you must look. I have said it. People don't like me to use that word because it is not our culture. I understand. But I have lived there for 20 years. If I walk where there's a gay and lesbian, if I disrespect them, I will be dismissed and I can go to court and I can be fined and go to prison. It's a fact. That is their culture. Does not mean that we will bring that same culture into our own kind of freedom. You must start opening your mind. If you are not happy with the conversation they are saying on the broadcast, you can walk away. Look, do you know that some people, let me tell you something. Do you know that some people, they are paying money to watch people dance naked? You don't know. Oh my Lord, we are living in a world where things have become so much exposed. Some of you as well are doing it, maybe for your own pleasure. That's fine. Some people love Arsenal, Manchester. Me, I don't love them. Some you love cricket. But what we are saying is, let us love a Yoruba own. Our own, we should be proud of it. Why should you be somebody where Dangote alone is giving access to the land border? He's going to use the same southwest border to go and sell in Niger. Niger that wants to come and kill you. Let's take some of the calls back. Let's return some of the calls. Let's go back to my princess here in London first. Let us open our mind. Even if you don't like it, just know that is our culture. It is part of us. It will continue to be part of us. You cannot throw it away. Co-possible. And the same way, Christianity will continue to be Christianity even when we have a Yoruba nation. And the same thing with Islam. Let's go straight to my caller. A very good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Ẹ ti gbóhùn sókè màmá wa, ètò nìyẹn, ẹ káàbọ̀. Amen.
More strength in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Nǹkan tí èmi kàn fẹ́ kí gbogbo wa kò ní sóyún kò ní rẹ̀yìn lágbára Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí Ọlọ́run ń lò lórí ọ̀nà tí Odùduwà á fi dúró. Ọlọ́run á máa fún yín lókun àtagbára. Ṣé ẹ rí mindset àwọn èèyàn wa? Ibù gan àwa tá a wà diaspora, ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń jáde lẹ́nu ẹ tún máa wò ó ní wípé ṣé léyìí ṣó lẹ́jẹ̀ ní ọrùn. But by the end of the day, ẹ bá tún wá wọ àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, torí wọ́n á sọ fún yín pé Nàìjíríà wo ìlú wo kinní kan, yes, gbogbo wa láti wà disappointed about Nigeria. Bá àdẹ wá sọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà mọ́ nísìn, à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ara wa ń sìn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kí gbogbo wa ká gbárùkù tì í, ká wo nǹkan.
Hello, Mamawa. Looks like your line is going faded. Maybe she's busy.
Hey.
Okay, what's it about?
Hello?
Line here, Lord, dear. I'm on to Shelley.
Hello? Yeah. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ọkàn fẹ́ wọlé ni.
Okay.
So, a lè máa ṣe bí ọmọ ẹrú nínú ìlú tá a ti jọmọ bá. Àwọn èèyàn wa Nàìjíríà, ẹ sọ jí, ẹ wake up. A lè continue apariwo tó. Gbogbo nǹkan bó bá ń parọ́ ni, bóòtọ́ ni, olè yìí náà ti rí yẹn. Àwọn tó ń mọ̀ tó ń dóúnjẹ tó ń kó síbi kan tó ń febi pa yín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wicked people store away food.
Ìgbà tí corona wà ń
And
ta.
our diaspora wa ń send owó sílé. Olúkálùkù bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí send owó sílé. Àánú wa ń ṣe wọ́n pé Ọlọ́run má mà jẹ́ kébi pa àwọn èèyàn wa kú. Àṣé oúnjẹ wà níbì kan tó tọ́jú. Àṣé oúnjẹ wà stock síbì kan.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ nísìnyí kẹ́lẹ́ bí máa bá wicked àwọn olórí burúkú tẹ́lẹ̀ ń dìbò fún. Oúnjẹ tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ sílé tí ò tí wo oṣù mẹ́fà. Òun ni wọ́n láwọn kan àwọn kọ́kọ́ tí ń bàjẹ́ yẹn. Can you imagine? Oúnjẹ yìí ni wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ pín fún yín fún ìbò tó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà. So kí là ń tà láti sọ? Wọ́n á máa kó oúnjẹ tó ti expire 2 years ago lé yín lọ́wọ́. When it comes to 2023, kẹ̀kẹ́ wá dìbò fáwọn. But poverty tó ti mú yín lẹ́bù bí aṣọ. Ẹ ní choice, èyí náà lọ máa gbà. Ẹ lọ máa jóúnjẹ tó ti expire. Ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan amọ̀yẹ tí WHO gbé lé wọn lọ́wọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ̀tọ́ yín ni, it's your right. Àwọn olórí burúkú kan wá kóra wọn jọ wọ́n ní pé kọ́ lọ máa arrest àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. Come bring them to book. Àwọn governors tó wọ́n kó oúnjẹ àwọn kan tí wọ́n kò yẹ kó book àwọn sí to book.
Wicked people.
Kẹ́lẹ́ bí mo wí pé àwọn mustard olè bá sọ̀tẹ̀ bá jí.
Mustard, yeah. Wọ́n
rí ti yín rò rárá bó ti wulẹ̀ kó mọ́. Tó lọ́gbà káàdì tó fẹ́ fi dìbò for 2023 yẹn. Ẹ má wulẹ̀ waste time ara yín, kò sí tó jọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, agbára
Kò sí ẹni pàtì kankan. Ọlọ́run á dá gbogbo wa sádẹ́mi wá sí kò sí tó jọ. Don't waste your time. Just stand on your and gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bá ní ọmọ. Lára àwọn ọmọ wa tí wọ́n ṣe é sàsì yẹn. Starting telling your children, it's not about Nigeria, it's about our own independence. Enough is enough. Gbogbo òṣì mátamárajọ tí ọba Ọọ̀ni Ifẹ̀ lọ ṣe yẹn, ó kàn ṣe tẹ̀sápọ̀ rẹ̀ yìí. Because you will know that something is fishing. Ó lè fi gbogbo ọba sílẹ̀ kí wọ́n nìkan kọ́kọ́ lọ sí Àbújá. Ó wà láàárín àwọn Fúlàní, òun kó yín. Gbogbo body language yín náà rí o. Gbogbo nǹkan tí Lai Muhammed yóò fẹ́ kárí náà ní tó fi ní pé kán cancel social media. Dédé rí ṣe kò possible. Kò possible. Because à ń ṣẹran kò possible. Lai Muhammed orúkọ ló ń roni. Bàrá ò bá ń sá. Òun sọ pé kọ́kọ́ orúkọ ẹrú ẹ̀ you can lie for anything liable.
Liable ni bàbá yẹn.
Bàbá òkú.
Ó dẹ̀ pè rẹ̀ ní grandfather. Ó dẹ̀ pè rẹ̀ ní grandfather. Wọ́n ní ká má bú. Wọ́n ní ká má bú. Wọ́n ní ká fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. Wicked people.
When it will be you will be on your own under the sixth foot. You like Muhammad. God will punish you. God will punish you. You and Femi Adesina. God will punish you.
ọmọ àlè mà nìyẹn.
ọmọ àlè Yorùbá tiẹ̀ nìyẹn yẹn tiẹ̀ kó nísùn yìí ó ní dúró wò tán gbogbo ẹ̀yin youth tẹ́ lọ ń disturb àwọn tó ń ta ọjà lọ́ǹtì ilẹ̀ ń ṣe.
ẹ kàn lọ ń destroy market destroy àwọn ìyá lọ́jà táwọn náà lónà àwọn káwọn yẹn náà ní lọ́wọ́ but you can't go and be destroying people's shop.
You shouldn't disturb people that.
àní mo ti sọ sẹ́ ẹ̀yin ọmọ court boys ilé politician ni kẹ́ máa wá káàkiri ẹ ní láti máa lọ káàkiri politicians have so much money they keep the money at home I know that politicians stock money in the house you cannot go to a politician's house without meeting money there owó wà nínú ilé wọn ibẹ̀ ló yẹ kẹ́ máa lọ.
because wọ́n ti over feeding báńkì wọn báńkì gan ò lè gbowó mọ́ owó wà nínú ilé gbogbo wọn pátá wọn ní strong room all of them gbogbo sínétọ̀ àdúgbò ẹ̀ ló ní strong room so gbẹ lọ bá gbogbo àwọn chairman gbogbo wọn pátá ní kò sí tí ò ní owó ńlé owó gan ò ní mínì sí wọn mọ́ sàwọn ní kẹ́ ẹ kọjú sí ẹ̀fà àwọn ọ̀yà oníyà àwọn bàbá oníbàbá gbogbo àwọn tó ń lọ gba lóun tó fi ń ṣe business wọn àwọn yẹn kọ́ ló yẹ kẹ́ ẹ kọjú sí o you are doing the wrong thing o ẹ̀yin youth yìí o ẹ jẹ́ kí orí yí pé o ẹ jẹ́ kádùúrà tá à ń gbà lórí yín kó gbà o ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run o àwọn ò lè gbóhùn sókè ẹ̀yin dẹ̀ ti gbóhùn sókè òun náà la fi ń tọ́ ẹ̀fẹ́ sí wa láti support yín please do the right thing so that you can get the right answer ẹ jọ àbẹ̀yìn ni ẹ jọ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí platform ẹ bá wa share ẹ̀ GoFundMe bàbá Koiki ẹ try láti máa fi GoFundMe yẹn sí orí platform yìí tẹ́ bá ń ṣe so that people can they can be able to donate to that account. Ẹ jọ ẹ mọ̀ ọwọ́ kan ò gbẹ́rù dórí ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ sowọ́pọ̀ ká jọ ṣe kínní mo fọlọ́n bẹ̀yìn bàbá mi ẹ jọ kò ní sú yín kò ní rẹ̀yìn kò sí bá a ṣe fẹ́ ṣe we have to do it kí la fẹ́ ṣe ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ já wá bá a ṣe máa promote GoFundMe yìí so that everything á lè tètè lọ wọ́n máa nídìí anything àmọ́ ìpè yes ẹrù wà nílẹ̀ ẹ bá gbọ́ iye tí àwọn Yíbò tí wọ́n ń create ní every week ní owó when it comes to contribution every week every month ẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run á báyìí àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tá a wà ní diaspora náà là ń ṣe fún wọn Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí orí Nàìjíríà kó gbà kọ gbogbo àwọn ọmọ youth yẹn gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jókòó tẹ́ ẹ wà lórí platform tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ Yorùbá ẹ máa sọ fáwọn ọmọ yín Yorùbá nation òṣòro wípé kìíní kan Nàìjíríà orúkọ burúkú
Nigeria is gone. Any family that is following us and their children are not involved in a Yoruba nation, you are wasting your time as well. Your children must know that is a Yoruba nation we are talking about here now. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. Yoruba nation.
Bàbá mi, àwọn ọba kan jókòó gan. Can you imagine? Ọba Ilé-Ifẹ̀ òun lọ Àbújá. Ìgbà tó kan gbogbo àwọn ọba, wọ́n kó wọn lọ Ìkẹjà. Can you just imagine? So ṣé àwọn gbogbo àwọn ọba yẹn wọn ò tó lọ sí Àbújá ni? Ọba Ọ̀jájá, iṣẹ́ ara tiẹ̀ ló lọ jẹ́ níbi tó lọ o. Àwọn òṣèré restructuring
lágbo mélòó. Long time ago, restructure is late. Our people are suffering too much. The number is the one scrolling. Anybody asking for the number? The reason why we put the scroll up, you don't see the scroll up. That's the number there. +447594050979. That's my number. The number to the studio here. So.
Very sorry, no. We want our land. Enough is enough. And gbogbo ẹ̀yin pastors náà tẹ́ ń fi ẹ̀sìn tẹ́ fẹ́ fi bà nǹkan tó wà lẹ́yìn jẹ́. Ẹ má gba èpè o. Because ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn kì í ṣe kíní o. Kọ́ tó ń pè sí Christian àti Muslim.
Nǹkan kan ti wà.
Nǹkan làwọn bàbá wa ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run o. Ẹ pákéjì ara yín o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ pákéjì ara yín o. Torí sẹ́yìn náà fi ẹ̀sìn tẹ́ fi bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́. Òun náà ló ń lọ jẹ o. Ẹ ṣàrẹ̀ra pákéjì ara yín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Come out contradict wa rárá because tẹ́ bá contradict wa àti respect níbi tẹ́ rọra wà. Tẹ́ bá bá wa dá sí ẹ fi wá sílẹ̀. Bọ̀kẹ́ bá lọ sọ fún àwọn ọmọ ìjọ yín pé Yorùbá nation kan tó gbé dání ìṣẹ̀ṣe kan ni Ifá kan ni. Wò ó gbogbo wa máa làágùn. Wọ́n kúkú ti nínú ilé láti máa dín pẹ̀lú ra wa dáadáa ká tó bọ́ta. Fúlàní kan tá fẹ́ bá jà gan, a máa kọ́kọ́ bá àwọn tó wà nílé jà.
Àwọn tó wà nílé yẹn gangan ni wọ́n stop àwọn kan lè ṣù àwọn wọn ń gbàbọ̀dé fún wa. Ọ̀dẹ̀ ti rí.
Ẹ jẹ́ a gbé kọ́ọ̀lù tó ń bọ̀ láti Ogun State direct one bàbá màmá wa ìjọ torí ẹni ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti pè tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀ ló kọ́là láti Ogun State torí pé by the time bàbá fi mọ̀ ní sí bátìrì fóònù wọn lè ti lọ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀ lọ́ alàgbà ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ẹ káàsán bàbá wa.
Àwa ni ìjàre ẹ pé ètò.
Ètò nìyẹn.
Ọba àbá ṣe ọba àbúwá délẹ̀ lè.
Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Ẹ jọ ìsàkó ìdí kò yẹ kí n sọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ yìí ẹ tún ẹ mọ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá wà ní north wọ́n máa gbọ́ dáadáa wọ́n tètè máa bọ̀ lé wọ́n tètè máa bọ̀ nílé.
Ṣé ń gbọ́?
Obìnrin tí mo ń yọ sọ pé wọ́n tètè máa bọ̀ lé tó bá wà nínú ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá wà ní north wọ́n tètè máa bọ̀ lé.
It's gonna get hot.
Latest by in the next 2 months alarm ma blow.
Kódà.
Confirm lẹ́gbọ́ lẹ́nu yẹn.
Kódà bàbá wa. Okay.
Yorùbá dẹ̀ ti read this anything tó bá fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. Yorùbá ti read this confirm from ibi ìkọ́ tí mo sọ yìí. Ìkọ́ tí ó dá mi lójú ni mo sọ fún yín. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá wà nínú ọ̀sìn kọ́ lè dè máa bọ̀ lé.
Okay. Kódà.
Yes. Sọ yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Tó bá dé yìí program máa pè.
All right. Okay, let me call Nelson and then call 1 or 2 callers back. And then I'm going to focus on what the brother said. Another caller direct, I'm going to override you, Nelson, and give the one coming from Nigeria. Egbo's okay?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, I
can't.
Àwọn Yorùbá wa jẹ́ lórí ó ní ẹ bá wa fẹ́ kí wọ́n dábọ̀ lè fa ẹ bá wọn ẹ̀ka fún ìsìn ní àtẹ̀lẹ́sì àwọn Fúlàní 300 ní ìjọ́sibọ̀dì kó wà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni 300.
Kí wọ́n kó wọn gbà.
Kó tó dé sálẹ̀.
Ṣé kò ní fi jẹ́ kẹ́dà kò ṣé kí iṣẹ́ ìgbàgbẹ́ ṣe bóyá káwọn àgbààgbà wa kí wọ́n ti wáyé ogún bọ̀ kí wọ́n má ti kí wọ́n jẹ lónìí kí wọ́n fi bàtọ̀ náà wá jẹ́ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ táta wá tàǹkì. Sábà ní pé kìíní ìbàdàn sọ wọ́n ní bóyá kí àwọn ìpè ó yẹ káwọn ó fi dì kí mo dá ṣé máa dáná sọ nìyí ṣé máa dá wà lálẹ́ fún àwọn ọ̀dẹ́ kí ṣé wọ́n wá jágbe ní 300 náà. Báwo yẹn wá ní kí ẹ bá wà bẹ̀ àwọn Yorùbá wa àwọn olóyè àwọn lọ́balọ́ba. Ọlọ́run yóò bàjá àwọn adílẹ̀ yìí o pẹ̀lú gbọ́dọ̀ adílẹ̀ yìí.
Sorry about that, Nelson. Let's call you back. We give those from Nigeria a priority over any other call, even if they're calling on WhatsApp. Nigeria number. The reason, let me tell you the reason why. Sometimes they're watching us like this. They're spending a lot of money. Secondly, every second, their battery is going drain and there's no light. So when they call, we need to allow them to come through and let them get their views heard as well. It's exactly 2 hours. We'll bring the show down very soon. Let me announce this again. I don't dream and I don't see anything. But those of you that really shirishi, let us know that we are fighting 2 battles. The spiritual realm and the physical realm. The spiritual realm, some of us, I use the word some of us, but me, I'll be on ground. I can assure you that. I know some of you have called me and said, no, don't go to Nigeria. No. Okay. But I know, because that is what the Spirit says. I will be on ground when the whole thing goes bust. I know some of you always call me and say, no, don't go to Nigeria. It will not be Nigeria at that time. When this fight starts, it will not be Nigeria. It will be a fight to defend our land. That's what the mistake a lot of you does. You are still seeing it as, oh, Koiki, you are going to Nigeria and you can be, no. By that time, it will no longer be Nigeria. It will be what is behind me that we are fighting for. And we must be ready for that. Forget about, the conversation that you are seeing here. And I'm not lying. I will be on ground. I don't know about anybody. By the time, before, the caller to Tony, 2 months, me, I don't know when it's going to happen. A lot of people have different intel. But what I can tell those in the north, we are begging you, come back home. Whatever tẹ́ ẹ bá máa ṣe lọ́hùn. Whatever tẹ́ ẹ bá máa ṣe nísàlẹ̀ ní north, ẹ máa padà bọ̀ nísàlẹ̀. So when people say, don't go to Nigeria, no, we are not going to Nigeria. We are going to fight for a Yoruba nation. Even the Prince Harry went to fight on behalf of the Queen. Harry went to fight on behalf of Her Royal Majesty. I am going to fight on behalf of a Yoruba nation. Let's go straight. Another caller. Hello. Ẹ ti wọlé, mute ti background yẹn pátápátá. Ẹ gbọ́ ohùn sókè, I'm going.
Okay. Well, ọmọ Yorùbá lèmi náà mo kàn ní kí n dá sọ̀rọ̀ ìdí ẹ̀ ni because ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti ń wo movement tẹ́ ẹ ṣe yìí. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ Nàìjíríà ni mí bí ìlú wa ṣe rí. At least most of us our alliance wọn bí wa gbà tí wọ́n pa ìlú ìpapọ̀ 1914 so gbogbo àkànbára wa ní àsìkò tí a mọ̀ pa ẹni. Nǹkan tó mi kàn fẹ́ mọ̀ ni pé tí a bá pín sìn tí a bá sọ̀rọ̀ wa di Oòduà Republic àwọn wo ni olórí wa tí a lè tọwọ́ sí ká lè sọ pé wọ́n lè tọ́ wa sí ọ̀nà dáadáa because tí a bá wo gbogbo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà àti ní north àti ní south àti ní east àti ní west gbogbo pátápátá la ní àwọn olórí tí wà wọn dá so question tí mi fẹ́ béèrè báyìí sí béèrè tí mo ní báyìí ni pé kí ni àwọn wo la lè tọwọ́ sí ní àárín àwa Oòduà gangan tá a lè sọ pé kí o tí a bá sọ pé a já kúrò ní Nàìjíríà lẹ́nu àwọn wo la lè tọwọ́ sí ká lè sọ pé wọ́n
ṣe fún yín ní answer ṣe ẹ ní ìlànà mo ti ṣe fún yín ní answer ẹ̀yin ni olórí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń pè yìí ẹ̀yin náà lólórí.
ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ ti yé mi sìn ṣùgbọ́n bí mi kàn ṣe wò nìyẹn because ṣé tá a bá rí ìlú wa yìí wàhálà tí a ní àti gbogbo rògbòdìyàn tó ta ní ó jinlẹ̀ àtàwọn tí kékeré tó ń bọ̀ láti sàlẹ̀ kan pàpàṣẹ ìwà wọn fẹ́ wọ́ọ̀sù ju àwọn tó ní kán kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ṣé mo ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́lẹ́ blame wọn because.
ṣé ẹ ní sùúrù mo ti answer yín ṣé tẹ́yìn bá ṣe olórí ṣé ẹ lè wipe out gbogbo tí ẹ rí yẹn tẹ́yìn rí ìbínú Nàìjíríà lẹ ti ń pè mí èbí mi ò sínú Nàìjíríà ṣé tẹ bá jẹ́ olórí ṣé ẹ ní. But question tí mo bí yín nísìn ni pé ṣé ẹ̀yin lè ṣe lè ìdọ́sí máa tàbí tẹ bá wà ṣe lè ṣe olórí àbẹ́ lè ṣe olórí. Ayé ẹ̀ náà la fẹ́ jẹ́ kó yọ nísìn ayé ẹ̀ náà la ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ nísìn tíjà bá dé tí gbogbo ẹ̀ bá di kó dàrú tá a bá máa tún ṣà àfi ń ṣe olórí. Òun náà lẹ ti gbọ́ yẹn. Let's just leave it like that. I'll prefer him, regardless of whoever that person is, kó ṣolórí than kí Fúlàní kó ṣolórí mi. And tó pè tán yẹn, I'll prefer him to be the olórí than the Fulani Caliphate to control me. Let's go straight to another caller.
Hello, sir.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Ẹ káàsán sá ẹ kú ètò.
Mo rí bẹ́ẹ̀ màmá wa Ellen ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹ rí pa ara tí mi kàn fẹ́ sọ lọ́sàn-án yìí ni pé àwọn tó wà ní nọ́ọ̀tì tán sọ pé ká máa bọ̀ wálé. A ti pariwo fún wọn tó àwọn náà dẹ̀ ti gbé tò. Ṣé rí ẹni tí ó kù ó kù ẹni tí ó kù ni ó kù. Ẹni tó bá kù kọ̀ wá ẹni tó bá kù kọ̀ mọ́ wá. Àwọn tó bá kù lé. lágbára ọlọ́run ọba àádélẹ̀ lè rí torí wo ò ní gbọ́ àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ilé tí gbogbo ni wọ́n ò ní gbọ́ tó ìgbẹ́ta kájà gbogbo ẹ̀rú lójú ọjọ́ ká mọ̀ bí wọ́n bá ń lọ lórí rẹ̀. Àwọn tí ò ní wò ní wá o torí pé táwa rí pé ti nọ́ọ̀tì láti fi ṣe Àbújá la wà á sì ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn àwọn tó wà nọ́ọ̀tì gbogbo wọn náà là ń pè bí ṣe ń lọ rí à ń kọ́ nẹ́ẹ̀tì àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ wọn ò dáhùn ò ní gbọ́ o wọ́n kò ṣe ní o.
Ọlọ́run aṣọ àdìbà yẹn ẹ ṣe gan ni ẹ ṣe gan ni. +4475 mo rí màmá mi gbogbo yín pátápátá my aunty Jire mo rí gbogbo yín. I say good afternoon to everyone. Let me show you some of the other foreign news quickly. Ẹ̀rọ ìpáwà nìkan là ń jà ní. Ìjà wà káàkiri all over the place. Let me just go straight. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ń jókòó tẹ́ ń wo BBC nìkan ẹ máa get lost in between. Always watch other news as well. Let me take you to Al Jazeera website and show you what is happening there. Ethiopian military seized airport as fighting rage in Tigray. Ṣé rí pé news yẹn bó ṣe máa wá náà nìyẹn tí wàhálà tiwa náà bá délé. Because kò tí ì délé ní it's still one man fighting. Tó bá di 2-man fighting, 3-man fighting. International news a máa gbé, a máa hot, a máa gbóná. Wọ́n máa béèrè pé kí ni solution nípa ní kẹ́ break it with. I think I've got Nelson back after some few time. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, bro.
Go ahead quickly.
I really appreciate what you're doing, for the good work you are doing.
Thank you.
Instead of Fulani, stranger, to be ruling us, is better for any other people because their own is getting out of hand. Everything. They told you they are the owner of Nigeria.
Yeah.
That is what they always say.
Yeah.
That we don't have anything we don't have anything, that everything belongs to them. So I even have one that I'm doing business with, bro. He doesn't pay tax. Everything is free.
Yeah. Can I pay tax when the system is not working?
Free. But if whatever we want to do now, we always pay tax.
The shit don't country.
Okay. Officially, about 2 to 3 days, only be a won't destroy.
Yeah, I saw that.
In Canada. Lot of it about the sometimes everything. I want to be develop or we want to go for Dangote. So we got to go. Anything that we are selling. So bro, I really appreciate you with your wisdom too, the way you still respond with people. I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is Nelson from Germany. 4 o'clock would bring the broadcast to an end, so we have about almost 35 minutes. I appreciate everyone on the broadcast. You can see very soon, maybe you can start getting headlines like these coming out of Nigeria. I can't wait. Then the world will know we are not joking. Ṣèbí Ethiopia election rí báyìí nísìn. Ó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí show news náà. Táwọn máa sọ pé, hey, gbìrì gbà. Some people say we should go be peaceful. I hope so. Ethiopian military seized airport as fighting rage in Tigray. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed said he is not ignoring international warning over escalating conflict in Tigray region. Let's read that a little bit. The Ethiopian military has seized the airport near the town of Humeri amid a nearly week-old conflict in the northern Tigray region. Conflict starts somewhere. The state media announcement on Tuesday about the capture of the airport, 67 kilometers, 42 miles from south of Humeri, came as fighting continued with report of Ethiopian government force capturing the territory. Let's go to America where we have another caller. Hello, good afternoon. Good morning on your side there. Good day. Good day, yeah. I want to hear. I'm
in full support of it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Mo ti like ibi tá a ti mọ ọ̀rọ̀ gan. Ìgbà yìí ìjà máa dùn jà. So kò ní sí ọkọ tó mọ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé ìgbà tí àlejò àtọ́nílé fẹ́ jà lálẹ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wa múná lọ.
Wow.
Ṣé pé ìjà máa dùn jà?
Okay.
Àlejò làwọn ọmọ tó máa rìn sí.
Hey.
Àwọn táwa lórí títì àwọn lórí ilé. Pọlitíṣà tó ń gbé mọ́tò lọ, ẹlòmíì ní àti lọ́wọ́ tó fẹ́ dàbí lórí.
Well, like, àti ó dà ẹ máa wo fíìmù gan-an. Ẹ ti wo American film oríṣiríṣi.
Wọ́n lè kámẹ́rà mi ìjọba lè dá sí ìdí ẹ̀kọ́ ètò ìṣàyẹn. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ti yẹ gbọ́dọ̀ social media tó sì pé nǹkan fẹ́ kámẹ́rà ẹ̀dùn kan. Àtàwọn ètò ó máa dùn ọbẹ̀ tó dùn ni. Sísè fíìmù ni wọ́n ní dúró wò tán.
Ọ̀dà lágbára Ọlọ́run. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ọ̀dà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ọlọ́pàá tẹ dàsá àdúgbò, à ń tẹ dàsá àdúgbò, wọn ò lè kọ̀tà ládùúgbò. Àwọn bọ́ìsì lẹ́dà ti gba àgùnbọ̀n lọ́wọ́ àmì, pẹ̀lú wọn bẹ̀rù bí ọmọ lọ sí ìdí ìpẹ́lọ kámẹ́rà mi, wọn máa gbé social media, wọn máa rí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá ti social media.
A commit offence yẹn tó yẹ pé àwa gan máa data tá a bá gbọ́ báyìí, a kàn bá gbọ́ pé Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
CCTV camera ní Nàìjíríà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wọ́n jẹ́ kidnap gbé. Ṣẹ́ni ó lè kọ́ sáré ẹgbẹ́ social media yìí táwọn oṣù lè dé ìpè. Owó kó ń dùn bẹ́ẹ̀ mi nù ni.
Okay.
Wẹ́kọ̀ regulate ẹ̀ wà láì. Ó máa jẹ́.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni. All right, ẹ ṣe gan ni. Yeah. Ọ̀dà. Okay. Ọ̀dà. Ẹ ṣe gan ni màmá wa. Ọmọ àlèmà nìyẹn. Gbogbo wọn máa sá lọ tó bá yásẹ̀. Kìíní tó bá gbóná nísìn gbogbo wọn máa sá lọ. Ẹ fi pé gbogbo wọn ní mọ́bí tó máa gbà sá jáde ni. Wọ́n máa sá lọ. Kò tí ì gbóná ni. Ṣé pàdé jẹ́ kó sá lọ? Ó dà.
Ọmọ kámẹ́rà máa wá bàbá mú mi lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ṣe ń takàmọ́. Ó ṣe. Ẹgbẹ́ ló dá fún òun sá lọ báyìí. Mo ti di mọ́tò kan àti politician àti ẹ̀yìn àwọn tó ń ṣe ìgbéyàjẹ́ tó wà dé wọn ò lè já sí ìdíkẹ́tù kan tán. Àti ìdíkẹ́tù kan gbogbo mọ́tò yẹn ò lè jẹ́ tán.
Once again, let's go to Italy where we have another caller. A muted background here straight away, please. Hello, caller.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè à ń gbọ́ yín. Yeah. Àmín. Wọ́n ní ká máa sọ pé ọ̀wọ̀. À ń gbọ́ yín.
Èmi náà fẹ́ dá tẹ́tò mi sọ.
À ń gbọ́ yín bàbá. Ẹ ṣe kíá.
Okay, lórí subject centric lẹ́yìn lórí family.
Family.
Lórí mi náà fẹ́ dá nígbà. Mo tí Nàìjíríà ṣe nínú family mi kò kí ń ṣe kékeré.
Ṣé kó affect family tẹ̀yìn náà?
Mo ń pè yín láti Italy.
Mo ti rí nọ́mbà yẹn. Okay.
Mo fi ìyàwó sílẹ̀ nílé, mo fọmọ sílẹ̀. Ìgbà tí gbogbo ò dẹrùn, nínú àná mo kúrò nílé. Àtúwá adébí bí ìta ti bí bá ṣe bá a, bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ la bá a. So, kánẹ́ tó possible, mo rẹ́dì báyìí láti lọ sílé, lọ sí anything. Kò sígbà tẹ́lẹ̀ ní kú.
Ojoojúmọ́ nìyàn kúkú ń kú tẹ́lẹ̀ Nàìjíríà.
Ẹ̀rù kú náà ń bá yìí, kò sígbà tí ò ní kú. Èèyàn bẹ̀rù kú, èèyàn bẹ̀rù kú, kò sígbà tẹ́lẹ̀. So, káàkú lọ ja ìjà yẹn lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà. Káwọn ìrandíran wa tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀mẹ́tì, ó bẹ̀tà ká jẹ ìyà.
We get a Yoruba nation, another 30-40 years. Everything we are discussing now will become history. If we don't do it now, 30-40 years, we are going to be in danger.
Gbogbo àwọn Europe country, American country, àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ló satisfy ara wọn ní ẹ̀fọ́ra wọn sílẹ̀ fún ìlú yẹn láti wà òkè táwọn arìnrìn sá lọ báyìí. Táwọn náà bá fara wa sílẹ̀ fún ìlú tiwa. Àwọn ọmọ wa rìn jẹ́ lọ́kọ̀ wá yẹ̀ jẹ́ ìdílé ká fi ìyálẹ̀ fún wọn. Ìyẹn bọ́ láti dùn mọ́ báyìí. Ṣẹ́gun bàbá mi, bí mo ṣe wà yìí, mi ò lè parọ́ fún imú wa on fire níbi tí mo wà yìí gan, kì í ṣe pé bóyá pẹ́ kí ni. Torí tójú mi rí ní desert tí mo tó cross omi. Ṣé kékeré ẹsẹ̀ kan náà lápálàpà, ẹsẹ̀ kan nínú omi ní gbogbo dé sáyì. Irú láìpẹ́ wo nìyẹn? Ọlọ́mà fún ìdè bàbá mi, ẹni tẹ̀ tó bá ti yá nìyẹn.
No problem. Another 28 minutes before the end of the broadcast. Let's read some of the comments. Somebody said, I won't mention the name, but he's watching from one of our platforms. And the question the person put out is, Mr. Koiki, I need you to appeal to you and members of all the media that you guys need to calm down very well. You guys are fantastic, But some of our Jagidi Jagu boys in Nigeria are using it to destroy, in which all you guys' effort are dragging to a destroy effect. You don't know that what is about to be unleashed will destroy more before we rebuild. Let me now come here. Please, I won't take calls because we analyze this part. Okay, who is that calling on this number? Very rare. Okay, maybe the person wants to add to the program. Our Lori Tony Mama. Hello. Kila sama.
Hello.
Our Lori. Okay, ẹ ṣé gan ni ma. Ẹ ṣé gan ni ma. Ẹ ṣé ma. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ máa ń like it tí rẹ̀ màmá báyìí bá sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tá arákùnrin kan tó ń sọ nísìnyí pé ìta ń sọ yìí nísìnyí ó ń fẹ́ máa dá wàhálà sílẹ̀ gbà ó ní wàhálà ò tí ì dé wàhálà ti dé already.
Ẹ má máa dá yẹn lóhùn o ẹ má dá lóhùn ẹ jẹ́ ṣètò wọ́n ṣe máa tún jáde o torí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó lọ kó tì mọ́lé yìí o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ọkàn ọmọ Yorùbá lọ́kì mọ́lé wọ́n tì wọ́n mọ́nu lé all over the place. Àní àwọn èèyàn ojoojúmọ́ làwọn èèyàn miss lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Mass burial is taking place. Ẹ mọ kọ́kọ́ family yìí tẹ̀ bá ti rí ẹ̀kọ́ ṣáà máa gbàdúrà pọ̀ lọ́n jẹ́ kẹrí ni. Mass burial is happening in Nigeria as we speak right now. Mass burial. This is not to scare you.
Ẹ jọ Koiki máa tí mo tó ń pè mo ní ká pè yẹn bá ẹ̀jẹ̀ bá wa pè é.
No problem. Màá pè yín lẹ́yìn ètò. Màá pè yín lẹ́yìn ètò. All right ma, ẹ ṣé gan ni ma. Let me quickly analyze. Ẹ ní ṣòro bàbá wa Mr. Adegboyega tó ń pè. Let's go into Sherry. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá wo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní around the world. Ẹ ní fi géèjì tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa náà. Ẹ máa wo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ because Sherry gbogbo bá ṣe ń sọ afẹ́gbà Yorùbá nation afẹ́gbà kìnnì kan. The world is not interested because that is not their problem. Problem tiwa ni kò ń ṣe problem tiwọn. Ẹ ní sùúrù Mr. Adegboyega. Problem tiwa ni kò ń ṣe problem the world. Ẹ fi pé problem you and me afẹ́gbà Yorùbá nation. It's not our problem. It's not their problem. It is our own problem. It is we that we must tell United Nations that we mean business. We want to go. They cannot lock all of us in. It's possible. Look, if they lock Koikimedia in, another 10 million Koikimedia will stand up. It is a spirit. They cannot stop it. Kí ló dé tí Muslim fi rí ní pé Yoruba nation will come. Kí ló dé tí Christian ṣe rí is already in the spirit. That's why I say we are fighting two different fights. Physical and spiritual. Spiritual is waking the minds of millions of people around. Even those that believe in one Nigeria. Okay, it looks like this my caller is not watching the program. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Wade, Ekason.
Ekason.
Ekason. Yes, sir. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tí mo ti ń wọ́ọ̀ṣì program yìí, mo dẹ̀ máa ń try àti ti wọlé.
Ẹ ti wọlé nísìnyí torí ní time. Ẹ tètè sọ, ẹ ti wọlé nísìnyí bàbá wa. Mo dey appreciate. Yeah.
In fact, program tẹ́ ẹ ṣe yìí, látìgbà tí mo ti ń watch program yẹn, in fact, mo ti support débi pé I was organize people by myself. Tẹ́ pé because ṣẹ́rí Nàìjíríà tá a wà yìí, in fact, ṣẹ́rí àwọn people yìí tí máa ń sá pé kéèyàn máa kú, kò sígbà téèyàn ní kú already. The best thing ni pé téèyàn bá face àwọn people yìí, wọ́n rẹ̀ àti wọ́n dẹ̀.
Ọmọ Fulani is ready to let me ẹni sùúrù síbẹ̀ yẹn bàbá wa. Yeah. Ẹ̀yin lẹ fẹ́ gbé live. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ń wá live. A Yoruba man and a Igbo man is looking for life. Fulani is ready to sacrifice himself for his own generation. And you're thinking that we should not fight. Yeah. Ojoojúmọ́ tẹ̀ nìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n ń jẹ́ kó yẹn ojoojúmọ́ nìyẹn. Okay.
Most of these now people want to tell us that kò sí kọjọ mọ tí Yorùbá lè ṣe tó tẹ́lẹ̀ tó nẹnu àti sọ ní tẹlifíà Fúlàní àwọn Hausa wèrè yìí.
Every day is bad news from Nigeria. Okay. I should go now.
kájà fúnra wa not just àwọn pípọ̀ yóò rẹ̀ wọn rẹ̀ dàbí ṣẹ́ ní ti kankan àmọ́ bí wọ́n tó wà lọ́sí ní sí pé ẹ̀kọ́ máa jẹ́ bọ́ máa jáde fún protest kankan mọ́ ẹ̀kíní kan wọ́n rẹ̀ dàbí ṣẹ́ ní ti lọ́sí kan tí wọ́n tẹ̀ ṣe gbogbo olóòjọ ọ̀nà àjà gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ ó bá jẹ́ tètè kọ́ owó tó kẹ́ ti wèrè tó ń gbà nísì wọ́n sọ torí wọ́n ṣe protest ní tóge wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lọ pa àwọn ọlọ́pàá yọ̀ bẹ̀.
ẹ ṣé gan bàbá wa torí àsìkò ẹ má bínú aláàtìgbétò ìwásílẹ̀ ní exactly 4 o'clock we've done 3 hours. It's not the length of the program, but sometimes I can understand that people want to call in and all that kicks in, and then it doesn't allow us to finish our presentation. Eshere Mama Midari Olajire, spiritual is the revelation of what is about to happen in the physical being. Èmi máa ń sọ pé èmi ò rí kankan, ẹ̀yin lẹ ń ríran, ẹ̀yin lẹ lálàá, èmi ò lápápá. Ìtò bá dẹ̀ wù mí tí ọkàn bá sọ pé kí n sọ lórí ìjókòó èmi mò ń sọ. Èyí lẹ ń bẹ̀rù wọn, èmi ò bẹ̀rù anybody. I know some of you more understand. Ẹ fojú tèmi sílẹ̀, wọ́n ò lè ṣe pápá òní mo sọ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè in Jesus name inshallah. Wọ́n ò lè ṣe jack shit. Ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn tẹ̀ ń bẹ̀rù yẹn, wọ́n ò lè ṣe jack shit fẹ́ mi. Jack shit ni mo sọ. Ẹlòmíràn ní à, but you have family here, they can't do nothing ni mo sọ. Nothing wọ́n ò lè ṣe. Nothing ni mo sọ wà láìtàláì sí wọ́n bí láìláìláhùwà. Wọ́n ò lè ṣe pápá. What is upon no from the spiritual realm? They've told those holding us together that it will get to a stage at some point that there will be people calling their people to fight them back. One more. And look, somebody said there, look, in 2 ways. They can break it easily and let us go. Or we all say, prepare for war. What's wrong in that? Every day, UK is prepared for war. At the moment, we are at what they call severe threat. I already explained it in another broadcast. Go back and watch it. Do you know what they mean by severe threat? Anywhere they can attack this country, that is the severe threat. Currently, because we are in a severe threat and the government do not know where they can attack. The government of UK do not know where attack can come in, but they are prepared for it. And when can I prepare? Can I prepare on your wasile? So kí máa wá síbí báyìí nísìn, kí máa fọwọ́ pa yín lórí, àbí bí orí ọ̀gọ́ tèmi báyìí, kí máa fọwọ́ pa yín lórí. Oh, you want me to come here every day? Kí máa fọwọ́ pa. A ní kẹ́ ẹ lọ máa stock up, ẹ lọ máa prepare. War is not something that we want definitely. Ọmọlúwàbí àfẹ́jagun, but tó bá gbógun wá bá wọn kọ́. So ìgbà tá ẹ bá prepare nísìn, tí ẹ lè jáde for 3 weeks. Ẹ mọ̀ tó mean ni if you cannot go out and buy food for 15 days. Have you thought about that? Have you thought about not going out of your house to buy food for 1 month? And this fight can end in 10 days. It has been done before. This is not the kind of fight that we want it to go like, no, we cannot fight. It's not going to go for 1 year. If you think this fight will go for 1 year, I don't know, lie. It's not going to go for 1 year. Let's watch this. I'm not going to take calls so that I need to quickly, because I've been so, spirit for now. Let's bring you back to Azerbaijan. They have follow news to all over the world. Azerbaijan and Armenian trade blame for the new truce violation. Third attempt halting fighting in Nagorno-Karabakh conflict collapsed. Both sides trading accusation of violating the truce. Tabati Bereja, United Nations will then come in and start telling us, hey, let us allow food to come in. Oh, you cannot throw any bomb. You cannot fight. And we will say, okay, but we are going. But for now, United Nations is not going to do any jack shit. Don't believe that woman, that Fulani woman that they sent to Nigeria. You think she's going to do anything? You are deceiving yourself. You don't know what is about to be unleashed. That is when we can start talking about, oh, have you signed the petition and the poll? We have people that say they want to go. Let's read a little bit about this story. A focus story in Nigeria. Armenia and Azerbaijan have accused each other of violating a new humanitarian ceasefire in the conflict over the mountainous enclave on Nagorno-Karabakh shortly after it had been due to take effect on Monday. On Sunday to Kojai, a joint statement from the U.S. Department of State and the two governments say the truce will take effect. For now, we don't have any truce with the Fulani. So the American government will continue to say, be patient with them until they kill you. Emma Lodja, you think America will tell you to go and fight? You are stupid people. You think American government will tell me, go and fight? No! They expect me to fight so that they can then come in and say, hey, Nigerian government, enough is enough. maybe it's time to break this shit whole country. You think American government will tell me to tell you to go and fight? No, I will be the one to tell you to prepare for war. Whoever is telling you that we're not going to fight, they're wasting their time. You can see, American government is now telling these two countries, or these two nations, whatever they are, hey, man, now. But for now, American government cannot do any jack shit because as far as they're concerned, it's only one man fighting. Go and start stocking up. Dry food. Emma, keep a silly. Yes, no one is going to send peacekeeper to Nigeria now. We are not fighting now. Let the fighting start. You will see that the world will come through. They will then start asking us questions. What is the problem? No. The problem is we want to go. We are no longer interested in Nigeria. Then we're going to hoist our flag. Then we can declare. But go and start preparing. And you tell one not. Emma, waste time. Anybody telling you? You can see there. The Prime Minister of Armenia is lying over again. Since 804, armed forces of Armenia started shelling the Taga region and its villages in violation of humanitarian ceasefire. So when the fight starts, they will tell Nigerian government, hey, you cannot throw bomb anymore for another 3 days. Let food allowed to come through. But for now, as far as they're concerned, Nigeria is okay. Hey, Monkoko. Hello, my international news. Let's come back and see what this man is saying. The Prime Minister of Armenia is lying. Segbo Eleni has agreed in Washington, D.C. with his mediation team. By that time, I don't have to be in America. Those of you Yoruba people will then be negotiating to say, hey, Yoruba people are going. But now they cannot do anything. Wasting your time.
Anyway,
Benny.
Please, my brother, don't stress yourself
anymore. Okay.
You have done enough.
Okay.
You have told them. I heard from somebody, from one of us who is very important. I will tell you later on.
Okay.
He said the Northerners will not listen to us. We should not. I mean, our people in the North, they will not believe us. Okay. So we should just leave them alone.
Okay.
So,
okay. No problem.
We'll continue doing what we are doing. When time comes, they will crawl. Right. If they have to crawl, they will crawl. Right. Get back to Islam.
No problem. So let me explain the way fight goes. You think when we start fighting now, the US government knows America might be more powerful than us. Well, I'm warning you, hey, I'm a panic. Don't attempt to use it. But don't try to use that thing where we know say you get to. Follow news. Channels. Some people will go and be watching channels. Channels cannot tell you all these things. Benny, if you pay channels myself, I want Americans of one listen. Hey, I say suru ni ben yen I'm not para yin, but I say suru. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní bíbá. Ẹ máa follow tó ń lọ lágbàáyé. You hear that? Àwọn kan wà l'America nísìn. You know that as the fight is going on in Armenia, there are some people mediating in America. They are saying that, hey, what if àwọn èèyàn wa tán ẹ̀yin Yorùbá, hey, American government now say, hey, ẹ ṣe sùúrù. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ lágbára tẹ́, you are more powerful than them. Ẹ ṣe sùúrù díẹ̀. Kí ló dé? Ẹ jẹ́ kó ń jẹ díẹ̀ wọlé. Don't know what if people Nigerian government come and bow the world will not do anything. Forget that. Let's go back here again. I think I've even lost my track there. Okay, anyway, let me move this back. Go and follow what is happening in Azerbaijan. Oh, what have I done now? I think I lost the... Okay, this is where I was coming before. Okay, you can see Russia brokers Nagorno-Karabakh peace deal. Now they'll be telling us, now you see that they cannot negotiate anything for us. But then they are watching Nollywood movie film. You don't know how things is going to happen. So people think this fight is going to be like for 2 years. For where? International community no ma dide. They are still. Apa dide ko da ẹ̀pin ẹ̀yin wèrè. Ẹ̀pin ẹ máa lọ. Olúkálùkù dá wà. And then they start now we can start blocking our borders. You know, when we start fighting, we can then the major thing we're gonna do is defend the border. Border don't want need. Tá bá ti lè wọlé mọ́, tẹ̀lé àwọn tó wá wà nínú ilé, ìjìyà kan sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀dá fún wa, àbí ká para wa. Ìkànnì méjèèjì ni. Ìyẹn sílẹ̀. Ní pé ìyẹn sílẹ̀. Continue to look at Nigeria and think, you are watching all these skits and all these. Azerbaijan says Armenia use cluster bombs. Check one of those up. Beba saying no cluster bomb. I want to fire more. Trade accusation again after new attack. Oh my God, no, he said one choice. Something must go for something. Say so you want us to continue with this nonsense government. Whoever saying we should continue with this nonsense government. Okay, Mama. We only have about 12 minutes left. Okay, I'm allowed to sorrow later. All right, okay, Mama. Okay. No, I didn't even show you what I was showing. I thought I was showing you something there. I didn't know that I didn't change my scene. This was what I was showing you. I was just talking. Sometimes when the spirit goes in like that. This is what I was showing you. Eloma Kastori by Eloma Wo. Let's see what is happening. Thank you. Protect the Yoruba nation.
Attention business owners. To help you through the current situation, we're offering you a free copy of...
Let's see. After the country leader signed announcement. End the war with Azerbaijan.
Перейдем к подписанию.
Азербайджанская республика и Республика Армения останавливаются на занятых ими позициях. Вдоль линии соприкосновения в Нагорном Карабахе и вдоль коридора, соединяющего Нагорный Карабах с Республикой Армения, развертывается миротворческий контингент Российской Федерации.
The reaction to this declaration of an end to the war in Armenia has been greeted with what appears to be absolute disgust and despair. There is just a sense of disbelief that somehow this was the only option for Armenia to effectively admit defeat.
As we're coming towards the end of the broadcast this afternoon, like I say, it's not the length of the broadcast. I understand. Some people ask, how can you go 3 hours? I can go 8 hours in length. No, we need a lot of conversation, but we slow it down because we also know that different platforms will also come up as well. So it is not just about me, it's about every platform. And like I said, the media are strong like that. The media are the one making this noise so that you can wake up from your conscious mind. We might say it differently. Different platforms have different presentation. Mine is to prepare you for war. I don't care what other platform are talking about. Prepare. I pray as well that it doesn't happen. But at the back of my mind, what got me by? When I lie, it will happen. And that is the only way we can come out of Nigeria. That is the only way. But let us continue to be more spiritual intake. And tó bá feel pé what we are saying, ironi, maybe you can go and ask God whichever way you want. Bí o fẹ́ lọ tẹ̀fá ni, bí o fẹ́ lọ bá Mùsùlùmí ni, o fẹ́ connect pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run ni, one way or the other. Kọ́lọ́run náà fi wọ̀n wọn náà pé ṣé n tí àràgbà yìí sọ ṣé òótọ́ ni ṣá? Ṣé ogun lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà ṣá? I remember someone called me here and say, are you sure what you're talking about? You too can connect with the God that you believe in. Power is about to change. I'm not talking about power in Nigeria. Around the world, astrologically, the world is like that. On shake, on lobai, on fibai, on lobai. Owa ku awatamaje ko dúró. Ṣé bó ṣe ń fì tó ń mì tó ń lọ báyìí, ó ní ìdáwà kan tá máa fi jẹ́ kó stable, and Yoruba nation is part of it. And what ẹ ti rí, ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi sọ nísìn, it has been known by some people. Ẹ̀yin ló kàn àmì àbọ̀bọ̀ ìṣe ní àyà báyìí. Ọmọ tèmi náà bá lọ láyà bí ìwọ náà báyìí, kò í ṣe àwa. It has been known that it's going to happen. Ìbí kankan ni mo ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀. Ìkankan ni mo ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀. I was doing something. I think that is okay. 1 minute. Let me. I'm eating the dear. And this is why we want a Yoruba nation where everybody can go to school. 1 minute. Not a shithole country where millions of people don't have access to education. And this is what people don't understand. This is what makes us cry. What? When children at home don't have access to school, and you think I should just be happy. Yeah, it's good for me that the children can go to school. Àwọn tó wà nílé ńkọ́. So àwọn èèyàn orí kan náà kan ní gbogbo àjọ ní. So think about that. Not think about yourself alone. Think about the rest. I'm sure gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ lọ mọ́mọ́ náà ẹlòmíì ní sí lọ mọ́mọ́ ẹ̀ náà ní school tó ń fi ń gbọ́ Koikimedia. Ẹ máa ronú pé àwọn ọmọ kan wà nílé tí wọ́n access education náà. Tẹ́ bá ń ronú bẹ́ẹ̀, then think like that. Ẹ máa mọ̀ pé Yoruba nation is a must. But tó bá wọ́n pé kò kàn gbọ́ Koikimedia, but ìwọ wá lọ mọ́mọ́ ẹ ní school. O lọ mọ́mọ́ ẹ ní school. Ọmọ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé láti school. I'm sure it's 4 o'clock ní UK. Gbogbo yín ti lọ mọ́mọ́ ní school nísìn. But ṣé òun ronú pé ọmọ kan náà lè wà ní Nàìjíríà yẹn ṣá tí kò lọ school? Oh, but ó tẹ́ lọ́rùn kò jẹ́ sponsorship kò máa send owó sí wọn. Oh, mélòó ló lè ṣe? Mélòó ló lè ṣe nínú ẹ̀? If they like, let them create 20 million charity in Nigeria. It cannot work. But as long as you remember that every day people don't have the same quality life like you will understand that it is worth fighting for. You might not like the way we say it. It doesn't matter. This is not BBC. This is not Sky News. This is Koikimedia. Do they care about us? No, they don't care about you. Do we care about the Yoruba nation, Biafra nation, Arewa nation? Look, if Nigeria wants to split to 20 countries, so be it. Vienna is only 1.8 million people. Their passport is well qualified than the shit-hole passport that you have. I'm talking about Vienna. 1.8 million people. Their passport is well respected than a country that you call 200 million. Yeah. Àwọn ọmọ tó mu gàrí. Wọ́n mu gàrí yẹn títí débi pé wọ́n tún wá ń complain. Kí ló dé? Kò sóúnjẹ míì nínú ilé yìí ni. Kò sóúnjẹ míì nínú ilé yìí. Whereas àwọn ọmọ tí yín nísìn, wọ́n ti lọ school, wọ́n fún wọn ní lunch, wọ́n fún wọn ní benefit. Oh, mọ̀ fáwọn kan lọ jà fún ni. Some people fought for it. Don't be selfish. Don't think about yourself. I know you can send £100. It will give you how much? Maybe 60,000 naira. And then, what about the remaining children? No, you can send $100. Yes, it's good. But what about the rest of the children? Let us fight this now. We are not praying for war, but we are preparing your mind for war. Because we know war can come anytime. Tó bá wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ńkọ́? Koikimedia. So gbogbo bó ṣe ń ṣe broadcast. Gbọ́ sétí pé ogun lè dé ni. That is the real deal. Where people at home now are struggling in and out, struggling. We are the life wire of those in Nigeria. Yàtọ̀ sáwọn tó ti jalè, tó ti jí owó. Cult guys, ilé politician ni kẹ́ máa wá káàkiri. You don't need to kill people. Don't kill yourself. The reason why you're killing yourself is you don't have access to quality life. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní NURT, a sì ń bọ̀ wá bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Back down. Realize pé a Yoruba nation ó máa fún ẹ ní opportunity. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣàgbèrò. Ẹ ń ṣàgbèrò. Ṣé ó bí ẹni ṣé ìgbà tó fẹ́ ó bí ẹ tó máa ṣe súnmọ́ ẹ ṣọ́pẹ̀ lágbèrò ni? Politicians cannot do anything. We won't hold election in 2023. Tó bá fi pé politician kan ló fẹ́ bá ṣiṣẹ́ tó lè má pààyàn. It's not going to work. You can live conducive life. Need politician. Ní láti báyàwó ẹ̀sùn sínú ilé tó wá dóyún tó ṣẹ̀ tó wá politician tó máa fún ẹ lówó tó máa fi gbé lọ sí hospital. Hospital á máa ṣiṣẹ́. Everything will work the way it's meant to work. And we'll not take any calls. Just closing remark now. Need politician. Kó tó di pé ó rán ọmọ lọ sí school. Àwọn ọmọ lóde láti school nísìn. Ní láti ronú púpọ̀ because a ti san tax tó máa fi máa rán wọn lọ sí school. In terms sọ nìyẹn. A Yoruba nation that works and defends every other territory as well. Why do you think America is intervening in Albania? Because they are superpower. A Yoruba nation that will be superpower. Arewa that will be superpower. Biafra that will be superpower. And the rest of the other region as well. That is what we are talking about. And we can start defending other people that have been put in bondage. But if you are thinking about you, yes, you can take your children to Nigeria for holiday. You can take them to America, Canada. Have you thought about another family that want to do the same thing, but they can't? Even to go from Lagos to their village in Ondo State has become a problem. What's why a Yoruba nation that can transform things in 30 years. You think 30 years is far? I have lived there for 20 years. So if people say 30 years is far, do you know that in 30 years we can transform the whole country when we have a nation where everybody can be accountable, even without going back commit offense? Look, here in UK, the best friend, I want to close more family, royal family, it doesn't, even if it's Koikimedia that becomes troublesome in the Yoruba nation. No, kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? Táwa gan bá ṣe mistake after Yoruba nation, deal with us. That is what we call everybody is well respected. Not the one. And that will be my last video before we close it. A local government chairman becomes so powerful. A local government chairman, it becomes so powerful, disrespect another person. Is that the kind of nation you want? And people say, let's give it time. No, we don't want to give it any flipping time. It is time to end it now. This happened in Adamawa. And this is the last video for today. I'm sure some of you have seen it. I'm sure some of you have done the same thing as well. Because you believe that you are more superior to the woman that is selling pepper. Because of you who are comfortable, on drive, or disrespected, and to allow titi. Because of you are superior. No, we're not going to do that. Everybody is equal in the eyes of God. And we will end it, whether they like it or not. Even if those of you watching us disbelieve in it, we will fight to get the Yoruba nation. It's only few. Yes, we can carry everybody. Yoruba nation. Let's watch this video. We are not allowed to disrespect the self-human being. But now, let us start thinking. This video took place in Adamawa. Let's watch it together. It's just 45 seconds.
Can I bring him in? So chicken. No. It's enough. It's
I just said we're not taking any more calls. Exactly 4 o'clock. I need to go now. Thank you very much, everyone that have joined us today. We've done mistakes in the past. We've one way or the other allowed the country to go to where it is. Well, let's now come out fully. Help. But once again, I don't involve in any Bitcoin or any. I'm not selling anything. What I'm telling you is what I am telling you. I've told my team they must not post anything Bitcoin on our timeline. Don't fall for anything you see there. I've warned them. What if phone Siri voice me? Sorry, group wa. They've been with me for a very long time. And they should not take advantage of because maybe we have a lot of followers and they don't post something there and they delete it and one person see it and spend money with them and they realize that, oh, if you go Wikimedia, I've warned them. And I can play the audio. I'm just saying here, let me play the audio. I'm not taking any call, please. This is the audio I left with my team. They've been with me for more than 3 years. I've told you, I've been around before a Yoruba nation. I'm now sacrificing my brand, Wikimedia. Oh, yeah, but I'm looking at the future that is bright. But I don't want anybody, even part of my team, to defraud anybody. I've given them a notice, a warning, strong warning. Let me play the audio. Strong warning. Because more Bitcoin, more Bitcoin. This is what I left there for them. A very good morning. Please, for the last time, whoever is posting Bitcoin or whatever nonsense onto Wikimedia, I advise you to stop now. Command of I am telling everybody now, I don't have anything to do with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not what I'm doing on the platform. If you think you need your platform to do Bitcoin, you can open the page and do Bitcoin. What I'm doing and what we are doing has got nothing to do with Bitcoin. I'm begging everybody. Someone just called me now that he wanted to do a transaction based on this information that he saw on our page. I'm not doing Bitcoin, and I don't want to restrict anybody, that is operating on the page. But if the situation, because at the moment now nobody's coming out to say I'm the one posting it. So that means everybody is guilty, as far as I know. Everybody's guilty. Because if nobody's coming out to say, I am the one posting Bitcoin messages on our page, I advise you once again, look, I will bring your name out on the broadcast. Don't do any 419 on the page. If you want to do your Bitcoin, go and do that on your own page. We are not selling Bitcoin. We are not buying Bitcoin. This is going to be the last warning. And that is for my own team. Don't involve my name with any Bitcoin. Problem to me. Today's date is the 10th of November 2020. It's exactly 7 minutes past 4 p.m. Have a very good afternoon, everybody. Broadcast about the new and because so it looks like that person is in a different world entirely. We've done 3 hours, is more than enough. I need to go now as well and take care of other things. Have a very good afternoon. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. I can't mention all the names, but I appreciate every one of you that have spent the last 3 hours with us on this broadcast. Nigeria at the verge of breakup, part 167 today. I can assure you, our video is now in Nigeria. Very soon, Dangote, you know, no internet is needed. In each of the discs, we will tell you how many videos the one in Noel. But very soon, we'll start going in circulation. Watch for the season film that is about to play out in Nigeria. We will explode Nigeria before we go into war with them. Bye for now. If you want to help, with a bit of contribution to the media, it is done all over the world. Continue to do so. We need more flyers. We are doing more as we continue to receive support every now and then. Okay, let me stop. As I speak to you right now, we've already sent another batch. I'm not going to tell you the state so that I don't want each of these criminals to go and look into it. But as I speak right now, another handbill in Nigeria is on its way, coming closer to your state. Hey, Timon, Yoruba Nation will be here in your local town anytime soon. Bye for now.
Nation, free us, let's go. Iléyá, Iléyá mi ò dúró mọ́, Iléyá mi mò ń lọ. Iléyá, Iléyá ò dúró mọ́, Iléyá wa ò lọ. Oríṣà ò lè gbé ní, ó yẹ kó fi ní sílẹ̀ bó ṣe bá ní. Iléyá, ó ti yá. Iléyá ò dúró mọ́, Iléyá wa ò lọ. United Nations, ẹ fún wọn lómìnira, Odùduwà nation là ń fẹ́. Iléyá, ó ti yá. Iléyá ò dúró mọ́, Iléyá wa ò lọ. Ẹkùn gbọ́mọ Adéṣe yá káwọ́ lẹ́rọ̀, bó bá gbọ́mọ ọba o, ariwo wá ta. Iléyá, Iléyá ò dúró mọ́, Iléyá wa ò lọ. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin gómìnà South West pátá, ẹ má wò wá níran, ẹ bá wa dá sí i. Iléyá, Iléyá ò dúró mọ́, Iléyá wa ò lọ. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pátá, ẹ má mọ̀ dá wa dá o, ẹ bá wa dá sí i. Iléyá, ó ti yá. Iléyá ò dúró mọ́, Iléyá wa ò lọ. Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ẹ má wò wá níran o, ẹ bá wa dá sí i. Iléyá, ó ti yá. Iléyá ò dúró mọ́, Iléyá wa ò lọ. Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ It's one Mori Oduduwa on the mic.